We Don't Bluff. I apologize profusely for the late start. We had a little technical difficulties, a little picture overload, little things going on here and there with technicalities and hooking up cameras and things like that. But I want to welcome y'all to We Don't Bluff. We're actually going to have a big old show tonight because this show got started a lot later than it normally does. And if you know us, you know we drink a little beer. Anyway, we got me as usual, Davis over here. We got Tony in the back. We got Terry running. We got Terry running everything with us.
What's up?
And then, of course, we got some two winners out of the Memphis and May barbecue contest sitting here with us. Smile the children, Mike from Pet Side Up, and then we've got Mikey Dyer from Barbecue Right, and of course, Killer Hogs. And congratulations on y'all's finishes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would like to start. We're going to get into your barbecue here in just a second. I would like to start with a congratulations again, just like last week. All the graduations coming up. Good job, people. Proud of y'all. Parents, proud of your kids, making sure they get through school. We're also on YouTube tonight. Finally there, click the link. I think I put one up on the Facebook page. Click the link, go there, like, subscribe. We'd much appreciate it. And we'd like to give a holler out to a new sponsor, or to just somebody that we're going to say is a sponsor. That'd be Miss Vanessa Price, attorney at law. She's fantastic. If you ever need anything, got anything to do with family law, she's her specialty. But if you ever get in any trouble, and we don't recommend you going to get in any trouble, don't do anything stupid. But if you do something stupid, you can find yourself in DeSoto County. Give Miss Vanessa a call at 662-536-1616.
Slow down, I can't write that fast.
662-536-1616. She does a great job, and she does a great job at what she does. Anyway, again, welcome to the show. Sorry for the delay in getting here, but we're going to start out talking about some barbecue. It is still barbecue month, and again, we've got some winners here from Memphis and May World Championship Barbecue Fest. I'm going to go ahead and let them get started because, you know me, I don't know nothing about barbecue. I just know a little bit about something, not a whole lot about anything. Smiley, you and Mike can kind of take it away, and we'll get started with this.
Hell yeah. What do you think, Mikey? Think we can handle a little bit of Memphis and May?
Oh, we got it.
I don't know if I just got my voice, so bear with me.
So how'd y'all do this weekend? I know both of y'all placed in a lot of stuff, and I believe you took number one in it.
We took number one in the anything but chicken. So I can't explain how that works. It's chicken. So it's we took first place in chicken. We took second place in the Frank's Red Hot Wing contest, and then we took in the turkey, and I believe we got a fifth or a sixth in the seafood. I had to look back at the scores, but we did pretty good. You know, we got up on the stage 3 times, so that was a blessing. And you know, we would like to have been up there a lot more, especially on the pork category, which would have been ribs or, you know, which was what we cooked. But Smiley they actually come in pretty good on the ribs. And
yeah, we had a good week. Cooking. The rib was money, right on point. We cooked a good rib. Obviously, back in 2011, we won it with perfect score in the rib. But this rib was really good. And speaking of those second place chicken wings, we had the same score and got fifth. So y'all go figure that one out.
Yeah. So I kind of would like somebody explain to me. Well, we talked earlier before the show, and y'all said that there were first through 8 all had perfect scores, and I came down to a coin flip for you for a $2,500 check.
Yeah, that's right. So I mean, you're at the World Champion Barbecue Contest, so what do you expect? You know, you got the best barbecues in the world there, so perfect scores are not uncommon at those contests. You know, they are kind of uncommon at some of the other contests, but at the World Champion Barbecue Contest, it's not that's right. It's within.
Everything's right there.
It is close.
Well, it should be. It's the World
right.
Championship Barbecue.
That's
I mean,
that's
come on.
right.
How many takes big this year?
Ain't nobody cooking no junk.
Total teams were 232, I believe. Total team.
Total teams.
Patio included, 232 teams.
And that was held at the old Liberty Bowl up in the mound.
Oh, we were
Get down in the mound.
I actually saw a T-shirt. Give a shout out, Pigs in Flight. They had a T-shirt that said "Getting Down in the Mound." It's pretty cool. But all in all, it was hot.
Lord.
I mean, the asphalt at the Liberty Bowl made it 10 to 12 degrees hotter than it was, which was already smoking.
Yeah, I figured that was going to be an issue, man. Not getting any breeze off the river there, man. You're just on the damn asphalt and concrete.
Yeah,
All the
yeah.
smokers going, man. That's a lot of damn
Man,
heat.
that Thursday was bad. It was really that Thursday was really bad. I don't know what the heat index got up to, but
Oh, it was up. It had
it
to
was
been
sweltering.
up there. It was triple digit. I know that. Trying to grasp for a water and scared to drink a beer.
That's right.
But then the sun went down and it got wild and crazy up in there.
I believe you sent me a picture today.
Oh,
I
I'm
think I
sure
saw
it
you with
did.
an IV, and that would probably been some rehydration, I guess.
Yeah, I was feeling a little down. I wanted to pick back up. You can't go wrong with those IVs.
Hell no.
Or the IV, liquid IV. That worked wonders too.
Well, big shout out to you and congratulations. I know you finished 6th in ribs overall at the end of World Championship Barbecue.
Very impressive.
Excellent
That's
job.
fucking impressive. Hey,
Great job.
Thank you.
congratulations. I know it
Great
takes a
week.
lot of hard work. Actually, I don't know if it takes a lot of work. I've watched, but I've always been drinking down there and staying out everybody's way.
It's years of hard work that it's accumulated. I'm not lying. I'm not bullshitting. We've been at this since 03, 04. And I'll be the first to tell you, I had a lot of people help me along the way. I'm not one to take all the credit. Our team has helped us. And I'll be the first one to humble myself and say, I was lucky enough to have a guy take me in after he had won all of these championships, and we just became best friends. And he's taught me a whole lot. He's probably got our team where it needs to be now. We're just tweaking little things, but that's Mark West.
Nice. Congratulations, Mark.
And that's what that's what it
Mark
takes.
West be 10 bones.
10 Bones Barbershop.
Shout out 10 bones.
You can cook good barbecue in the backyard.
Right.
Unless you pick up some kind of tactics or some kind of strategy from somebody that's actually done it before you, it's hard to get up to that level.
Yeah,
to
to
be
the
able to
elite
compete.
level.
Right.
Presentation's a lot to do with it.
It is.
Absolutely.
And it takes a team. I mean, it's not just me cooking the chicken wings or him cooking the ribs. It's a whole team behind that tent that somebody putting the box together, somebody, it's somebody running the box, clean up. Right.
I'm not gonna name drop because I'll leave somebody out, but my sister, my brother-in-law, they cook our rib almost every weekend. And if they skip one, it's because they got softball game, but they cook all the time on the smoker that we use in competition. All of the sauces and glazes that we use in competition. So they just work at it. Just work at it.
And by the way, sorry to interrupt, but by the way, obviously we had a late start. We drink on the show, so we've didn't stop drinking just because the show didn't get started.
Don't tell everything now.
Smiley will be Fat Side Up, and Mikey over here will be Killer Hogs, as well as Barbecue Right, located down in Hernando, Mississippi. Make sure y'all go see them. You can see a few of the items they offer right in front of you. Great mix. They sell them a little bit everywhere, but go see them down at Barbecue Right. My understanding was you finished first, and it was chicken overall, anything but chicken, and then you got a strong second.
Yeah, I did not cook the actual chicken turn-in. Somebody else, Mark Williams, cooked the chicken turn-in. Him and Outlaw Smokers, Jay Craig, cooked the chicken. So we come in first in that, which of course I'm sure that was. I didn't look at the scores on that one, but I'm sure that one's perfect scores the same way. We'll probably come out good on the coin flip on that one, and same way with the
Well,
chicken
that's at
wing.
least what you hope anyway.
Yeah. But that's the bad thing about, getting up at Memphis Bay. You don't want to win by a coin flip. We were talking about that earlier. My wife said, we could have a damn foot race or something to decide. I'm not going to talk about what else we were talking about comparing to see who won, but or start over and make them recook something, and have a people's choice or something like that. But still, I mean, we've come out on the bad side of the coin flip before. We've been that bottom guy on the coin flip out of 5 or 8 or whatever it may be. We got the luck this time.
You do it long enough, it's gonna bite you, and it's gonna reward you.
Well, I mean, you know what? We were talking earlier. You finished 5th in that, correct? On the coin flip, there were 8 perfect scores.
Yeah, we just
And it comes down to a coin flip. That just kind of sounds shitty, man. You're going down to
before when they got those scores, and then it was 8 teams that had that perfect score. So then they went to the flipping. So during the flipping is when I got 5th. Fat Side Up, excuse me, I don't like to say Fat Side Up got 5th, and Killer Hogs got 2nd. somewhere down in that flipping 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3-2 got drafted out at 2,500.
That's right.
Oh, my money back. That's how I'll make my living, winning barbecue contest. Said nobody ever.
Nope.
Absolutely nobody.
Well, it took that just to buy the beer and play for the DJ.
Oh, real quick though. So we want to say whose sauces we got in front of us. We want to announce that real quick while we just have them sitting right here, camera screen. We want to give a little background on them.
Yeah. This is Malcolm Reed's products, Malcolm Rochelle Reed's products, Killer Hogs. This is the company I work for. This is their barbecue sauce. I've just brought a couple of rubs and some of the pickles that we actually sell online in the store. These things are available on our website, How to Barbecue Right, Amazon. You can actually come to Hernando to pick these products up. They're really good products. There's a lot of good ones out there, but these are actually ours. And this is some of the stuff that I actually used on the chicken wings. Not all of it, but it was some of it, and man, if you're out and about in Hernando, Mississippi, you come down and check us out on 496 Whitfield Drive at How to Barbecue Right Malcolm Shop.
You also hold some classes down there, don't you?
We do events throughout the year. We hold demos out in front of the store. We just got through the chicken wing demo. I got a friend of mine that won the soda wing contest, cooked out front, cooking with cornbread. He cooked wings out front, give a little demonstration.
Friend of the show.
That's right. Yeah, and he cooked the wings out front for us and kind of give a little demo class, showed how he cooked his wing, and excellent cook. We do different things. I'll get out there and cook. Malcolm will get out there and cook, and so we just show you how to use. Not everybody, we're not always cooking competition barbecue every day.
Right. I mean, hell, you can't.
You gotta eat that stuff. You eat that old rich corn fructose stuff.
Man, they don't call it one bite for nothing.
Yeah.
You're not fixing to eat a half a rack of them ribs.
A lot of that stuff.
On competition
you don't wanna eat a whole rack or a whole chicken or nothing.
You'll
like
be
that.
sick as a dog.
That's right. But we do demos and things like that. We do some classes here and there, and we're trying to educate the public or the community and how to do better barbecue. We're not hiding nothing.
Absolutely.
You come down there, I'll show you how to cook the chicken wings. I cook the Memphis May. I don't care. I've given that out a few times, and showed people how to cook it. I want everybody to succeed. And that's one of Malcolm Reed's, main goals is he wants everybody to be able to cook barbecue like he does. Chicken
and have something good to eat at the house.
That's right.
Instead of some dry ass barbecue.
And to break in on Malcolm, we are eventually going to get Malcolm on the show, but he has his own podcast as well.
That's the plan. We're going to support him.
Which would be what? What's this podcast?
Oh, it's How to Barbecue Right.
How to Barbecue Right. So that's Malcolm's if you want to listen to barbecue. He's going to come over and hang out with us, we think, at one point in time, but he don't want to talk about barbecue over here. So we invited him tonight. He wants to talk about sports because I'm sure he's sick about talking about barbecue all the time.
Absolutely. He's more than welcome anytime to come chop it up with sports.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, I think y'all did a great job. I'd like to hear about some of the stories. Again, I saw you getting shit shot up. I heard you talk earlier about damn, 3 days. That shit's kind of hard.
It's a party.
It is. I started barbecue a long time ago, and it was for the party. It was to have fun, drink beer, tell lies, and all that. Of course, it developed into really wanting to win, wanting to really win. But also, we're gonna party every night anyway. Somebody once told me, said, "Smiley, there's no way you'll ever win and get as drunk as you do on Thursday, Friday, Saturday night." And I was like, I disagree because I think I have accolades. I have all the accolades to prove it. So proved you wrong. Now you may not like the loud music. You may not like all the extras that go into it, but you can do it and do it well. We work hard, but we play harder.
Well, I know this year, I guess the contest was held instead of down at the Townley Park where everybody loves to go, even though it may be a mud fest. But the view's so much better down there. And I heard you get down in the Orange Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Ferris wheel.
Right? You did have a Ferris wheel.
Who likes a damn Ferris wheel? That's the biggest waste of time. 6-ticket ride.
That thing didn't move for 2 days.
Hey, I rode it. I'm not gonna lie, I rode it.
That is the worst thing ever. Is a Ferris
You wrote
wheel.
it. Let me guess, the park was already closed when you wrote it.
No, I wrote it at Music Fest. I'm sorry. I wrote it a week before. I didn't read it. I didn't write it in barbecue.
Oh, that's right. Music Fest was held out there too.
Yeah, that was
wild.
wild.
Down on the river. That's a stupid move, taking that shit off the river.
I swear.
In my opinion.
That's horrible.
I mean,
That's
shit,
horrible.
rains are not.
Yes, if you live in Memphis, you need to talk with your supervisors. We need to clear that up. Get MR or MP. Get the hell out of here.
That is horrible, man.
It just can't be good because talking earlier.
These are the same city council that wants to pump $3 million into freaking Mud Island for maybe $100,000 worth of upkeep.
Yeah, it's not very.
But they want to build a Ferris wheel down there. That's the mayor's big thing. Jim Strickland, he's a
catch.
piece of crap. And all he's worried about is a damn Ferris wheel. There's so much other shit that can be done down
Maybe
there.
fix our roads.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Have barbecue fest on the river.
That's where it belongs.
Right, absolutely. It's where it belongs.
That's why I think that's why it became so famous. is because
Exactly.
it's on the river
I do too.
With that view.
Yes.
With the smell of shutting the
Logistically.
Yes, I mean.
Logistically, I understand it's great for teams. I had a lot of them tell me that. We love getting in and out. So easy. Didn't have to wait. No mud. That's great. That's all fine. But the nostalgia was not there.
That's right.
Backdrop wasn't there. The cool breeze in the morning when Smiley's just going to bed at 5 is not there. All that comes into play with me.
And some folks shit wasn't there when they got up the next morning.
Oh, you
Well,
damn right.
we had a few incidents that some things walked away.
Man, it really could have been a difference if you had the Revolution and Zip and Pippin running behind it.
Oh, yeah, that would have made it. That would have turned it
I
around.
wouldn't be complaining about that Sunday thing.
Elvis's favorite ride,
Oh,
baby.
Speaking of Elvis, you may think I'm crazy, but somebody roofed me on Thursday night, and when I laid down, I saw Elvis walk across the parking lot. True story. No lie.
Oh, shit.
Nobody believes me.
Can't imagine why.
I believe you, Smiley.
Thank you, Terry.
Yeah, there you go.
Must've been a good roofing, man.
Oh, man, wow.
They ought to come down there Thursday night.
I tried to tell you, come every night.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm still gonna go try to, anyway, we'll stay off that. What else did y'all say? I know I heard a story from you earlier while we were sitting down talking. You and your wife were walking down the lane. All of a sudden, there was somebody that looked like they didn't really belong.
Yeah. So you're walking out of the contest on Saturday afternoon or late Saturday evening, and there's a young white woman walking down there through high heels, mini skirt, and little tube top with a little fancy purse, and pretty blonde hair. And I didn't pay no attention to her. We're going up through there more, and I caught her. She got, kind of close to us. We was walking fast as she was. And I told her I've noticed my wife. She was like, "What?" And we kind of went around her, walked on. And I was like, "As a hooker." She's like, "No, she's coming out of the barbecue contest. So somebody had some fun. I'm just gonna tell you."
Well, there's the plus being in the mound. I guess.
She gets support some other way.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody point her toward Fats Out Up to.
You could have made Saturday afternoon. You might not want to come by there. She might have been running the
Oh,
rain a
yeah,
little bit.
I'm done on Saturday. I'll have to make a business card next year for my address. R41.
Thursday night when you get here.
Yeah,
First.
Oh.
That's too funny.
What else did y'all have going on down there?
Oh, no, I had a song too. I've heard these songs for the first time this weekend. Y'all need to check them out. It's Walker Wheeler Jr. I don't know if y'all know, but check him out there. He's pretty good. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Is he country? Is he country rock? Is he rock and roll?
It's a lot of vulgar language is all I know.
I know what you're talking about. You late to the party.
I just heard about it.
Apparently I missed the party because I ain't never heard.
It's
of it.
crazy too. But anyway, check him out.
Well, shout out to
Walker Wheeler Jr.
Walker Wheeler Jr. Sounds like a great name. I'll do something with that. Terry, make sure and let us know when the first 20 minutes is up because we do have the Wheel of Doom back.
Well, we're 6 minutes late.
We're 6 minutes late already.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Well, I
We're
guess it's
6
time
minutes.
for the Wheel of Doom.
We're 26 in.
We're going to talk about barbecue.
Tony, go
here
ahead,
for a
give it a
while.
spin.
Oh, I'm scared of this.
So we're back to the Wheel of Doom, which we've got a couple of kill your beers.
Last time I spun the wheel of doom, I ended up with my first wife. I'm scared of the wheel.
Easy now. Easy now.
We're
Easy
good.
now.
We're good. Look, we don't got nothing that's gonna get you in too much trouble.
This
on the
is
wheel.
a family appropriate show here.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Most of the time,
All right, y'all ready?
especially when we get started later.
Yes, sir. Tony, go ahead and give us a spin.
And it's spinning,
Oh, that
spinning,
thing's got some
spinning.
ball bearings in it.
Oh, this is perfect. Brian rant.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love
Man,
it.
hell, I'm
This'll
having
wake
a good
everybody up.
time. I
I
don't
love
know
it, Brian rant.
Yeah, this will wake everybody up.
You want a mulligan?
No. He's got one in his pocket.
It shouldn't take much.
Damn, don't take all night.
Well, let's just do it quick. Let's just talk about here locally. Let's talk about how bad the fucking roads suck.
Okay, let's get it.
Let's talk about how bad the roads in Soda County suck. All you people.
Don't look at me, look at the camera.
Actually, you were the one I was going to get on to. But let's talk about how bad the roads
I ain't
suck.
got shit to do with the
I
roads.
understand. But look, we got a lot of people out there. Y'all make these promises. You say you're going to do this shit. The roads in Rome are still standing. That place fucking fell thousands of years ago, but the roads are still there. Why can't you fix a pothole? I'm sick and tired of going down Pleasant Hill Road and about to knock my fucking teeth loose. It's fucking insane. Fix the shit. Quit spending my money on crap that doesn't matter. You Olive Branch, you kind of took us over. You annexed everything. Go fix your fucking roads.
Smiley, how are your roads?
Wow, my roads are good.
Bullshit.
I know where you live at. You're around the corner from me. Somehow you got like a pristine road down in this country.
Mike, they just restriped them.
I know. Y'all got white rock in the ditches, man. They look like they're in $1 million neighborhood right in the middle of the county.
Well,
I'm not gonna tell you who lives down there in some of the lots on the far end.
I can tell you, but I ain't gonna.
I know who it is.
We all know who it is, but that's okay.
But that's
That's
great.
DeSoto County. That's DeSoto County, but fix the rest of our shit.
And you're right, Olive Branch took over that shit. They can't even handle what they got down there.
No, they can't even do garbage, man.
They got people shooting up Target.
Man, damn. The other day, and they don't shoot well, obviously. We didn't put his kid out there to go on shoot. Hell, they shot the window out above the address.
Two
Very
windows
top,
out above
20
the
foot above
address.
Hey, shooting an Olive Branch. How the hell are you going to escape out of Olive Branch?
Great.
Bounce your ass down the Pleasant Hill Road going to Memphis?
brother.
Well, they couldn't aim at the address, so they didn't want everybody to forget the address.
How do you escape from Target? You can't get to the interstates very quickly. The only way you can go is north on Pleasant Hill Road. And if you're trying to do 70 down that thing, you should end up in a ditch because you're going to bounce off that raggedy ass road.
Well, maybe
Anyway,
that's the reason.
enough of my rant. Let's go back to barbecue. Thanks. And yeah, we're gonna take a small break. Take a little. How long have we been on?
We've been on 30 minutes right now.
We're gonna take a very quick break. We'll be right back. We're gonna finish talking about some barbecue, and then we're gonna go into a little PGA Championship. The lineup for tonight's PGA Championship. We're gonna talk a little horse racing with the Preakness. Tad bit about the NBA. It's a late game, so we don't really have to get into it too early. And then we're gonna close out with Major League Baseball and NASCAR, so that you know where we're set up at. Again, we appreciate you listening. Click like and share. Go to the YouTube page. Get on it.
Hit that share button. We'd like
Share,
to
subscribe.
thank our guests tonight.
Oh, they're coming back.
Come on, y'all share this now. Get it
Yeah.
out there.
Come on, like and share.
Punk-ass people.
Thank y'all guys
You know, I
for
love
coming
it.
out
I love
and getting on the show.
Hey, and one last thing, we do appreciate it. We did reach over 200 likes. So love the show. That's
214 on the follows.
I'm sorry.
I said 214 on the follows.
214 on the follow.
Sir.
If I'm screaming at everybody, I apologize. All right, so we're gonna take a quick little 3-5 minute break. We'll be right back.
All right, guys, welcome back. Real quick before we get back into it, I just want to let y'all know. I know we're on YouTube. I don't know if any of y'all know how to do the live chat, but if you scroll down to the bottom up under the video, you should be able to comment your comments in the live chat. We'll be able to see them. We'll be able to reply to them. So if you have anything to say to us, how we normally do it on Facebook, you can do it on here too. So be welcome. I mean, not be welcome. You are welcome to say something to us in the live chat and interact with us as we go on with the show. Now we're about to get right back on into it.
And we started off with a story that I'm trying to make Smiley stop. So I want to hear about the what contest did you get into?
They talked me into getting into a burger eating contest on Thursday. Now this is before everything gets started. Good friend of mine, Ashley, she talked me into it. I was like, what, 5 hamburgers? I was like, I can eat 5 hamburgers quick. So anyway, when you got to win a Frank as a ballpark hot dog sponsor put it on. You got to win a Yeti. I was like bound and determined. I'm gonna start this week off. We're gonna get number 1 right out of the gate. Trophy first night. We're gonna roll through this week. I got up there and the 4 guys next to me. Boy, there was some big dudes. Anyway,
I guess you didn't get a cooler.
well, yeah, short story. No, I didn't get a cooler. Long story is I went back to my hot dog eating contest memory from watching Joey Chestnut.
Joey
eating hot
Chestnut,
dogs.
yeah.
So I pulled a Joey Chestnut on their ass and I stacked them burgers and I smushed them and I just went to eating all the patties at one time. And I was pouring water on the buns and stuffing them down. Well, that shit's got to get down your esophagus.
That's right.
So when it gets about halfway and hangs up, you got two choices: die or get it out. So brother couldn't breathe. So I couldn't breathe. And,
Damn,
man.
man.
Next thing I know, I had that garbage can up like this, and it came from here and to that garbage can. It was bad.
Did you get disqualified?
Oh, right off the bat. They told me I had a choice: eat what's in that garbage can and keep on going. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
out.
we're out.
But it was a nice cooler. So that started the week off great.
Hold on. So are you telling me they really told you had to, if you wanted to keep going, you had to eat what was in
That
the
was an
garbage?
option.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Not really.
the bad part is Smiley stopped for a minute and thought about it.
Nope.
Oh damn.
Well, if you would have done that, you probably got the cooler because everybody would have thrown up. You got it. One of the burgers out of that garbage can and eat it. It was over.
You're
Everybody
probably
was
right.
done.
But it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with it. Everybody loves when Smiley makes a fool out of himself. I don't remember a lot of it, but I remember that one.
Hey, I understand that too. I get that. Well, tell us a little bit about how did you get started?
Man, so barbecuing was not something that, I mean, we did just like anybody else. So most of our barbecue when I was a kid or growing up, my parents did not really barbecue a whole lot. It was crock pot barbecue. It was, put a Boston butt in the, crock pot, cook it like that. So as I got older, I started hanging around with people, Tony and Brad and Jeff and people like that. Well, Johnny had actually cooked at Memphis in May and won some of that stuff. So the first time that I met Johnny, I walked up, to their house with a friend of mine that y'all were watching a NASCAR race or something, Tony, up there.
I'm
that
sure.
night. I know you don't remember it. I mean, that's
I'm
been,
sure it
I was about
was.
18 years old back then. So anyway,
We was probably we wasn't watching NASCAR heavy then. I'm sure it was a football game or a basketball game or something like that.
so I get up there and Johnny's got this grill. Johnny Ties, Brad and Jeff's dad. He's got this grill going up there on the out there by the basketball goal, and it is loaded down with these chicken wings that Johnny he was famous for.
Absolutely.
Man, he was famous for these chicken wings.
Absolutely.
I've had some of those. They cook for
I gave the recipe to Smiley for them to turn in Memphis May next year.
Appreciate it.
lower
But-
slow for fucking 8 hours.
I never eat it. Yeah. No, 24. You need them tomorrow. So anyway, Johnny had cooked these wings on his grill, man, and I never eat it like a grill. I never really eat a chicken wing anyway. A poor ass country boy like me, we ain't never eat no chicken wings. We just eat the whole goddamn chicken. But anyways, we didn't care what it was, just as long as it was something to eat.
That's right.
So Johnny had these chicken wings cooking on the grill, and man, he had loaded them down. The way he cooked them, it was, it was hot sauce. He had rendezvous seasoning, which was, this Memphis thing. That's popular back then. Onion powder, all this stuff. He'd leave them out there, and I eat one of those, and I fell in love. I was like, man, that's the best chicken I ever eat.
Louisiana hot sauce.
So as I got older, I started hanging around with Johnny and them. Johnny showed me how he was cooking the chicken wings. So I started going home trying to perfect that, and start cooking wings and stuff like that. So Johnny Ties taught me how to cook chicken wings on the grill. So
Legend.
that's right. So any chicken wing contest I win, Johnny's, every time I do it, if I win it or ain't place or anything, I'm like, Johnny Ties.
That's right. Man, he cooked
What a
them.
great
That's
dude, man.
right.
What a great
He's
dude.
cooked them
Gone too
things
soon.
as long as I've known him, the same way every damn time. Even when we was kids, they burn your ass up, but you had to learn. You finally figured it out, and you was able to take it.
Tony, what did he say? What was the temperature you had to cook them to? Cook the chicken out of them?
Yeah, you gotta cook the chicken out of them. You don't want nothing but the barrel.
It ain't nothing but the bone and the skin. The chicken's gone.
Chicken's gone. Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. So yeah, he taught me how to cook chicken wings. So, like Smiley was talking about earlier, you start out, but you have to have somebody to lead you into that stuff, and teach you how to cook at a level of Memphis in May. You know, some people just do it natural. Maybe they do. I don't know. I didn't.
Very
Definitely
few
did
of them,
not.
if any, very few.
Yeah. So you have to learn techniques and tricks from, you know, Mark West, Malcolm Reed, or, you know.
Everybody's learning from somebody.
But I think the older cooks that are not with us anymore, or that's on the verge of retiring, they may have learned to cook how they.
That's right.
And we just picked up a lot from them.
And barbecue has changed so much that,
yeah,
you have to change with this like anything else, like racing or anything. You know, the cars have changed from 1980 to today.
Great analogy. Great analogy. You got to change with the time.
That's right. So you have to change with what you're doing. You know, people are not looking for that same old backyard barbecue that everybody was winning back in the 80s.
Was y'all being politically correct?
Well,
always. It's barbecue. It's how to barbecue right, not how to barbecue left.
That's right.
Damn.
That's a perfect slogan y'all can use, Mikey.
That's right.
Mike,
You get any royalties off of that?
Don't need the credit on that one.
Damn, man.
Can a brother get a Jaeger mom?
That's staying on this recording right here, Smiley.
That was a big saying this weekend. Can a brother get a Jaeger bomb up in him? We went through 3 cases of Jaeger by Friday evening.
No wonder you had a needle in your leg on Saturday.
Yeah, it was. But I was hydrating too. I drank a lot of water.
Yeah, I'm calling this.
No, I did. I drank a lot of water, but
You
I drank a
got to.
lot. Yeah, you can't.
You
You couldn't make it out there.
Well,
You got to rotate 3 beers, 1 water.
Y'all got any tips on those of us like myself that don't really own a smoker, charcoal grill, gas grill, grills, all that stuff? What kind of advice do you give people that are starting out with smokers, little small ones, or even their side pieces, or
Man, get what you're comfortable with. If it's a pellet grill, cook on a pellet grill. If it's a Weber kettle, and a lot of people cook it, Memphis may well y'all. I think you use a Weber kettle. If you want a PK, whatever it is, PK, stick burner, whatever, you don't have to have that big fancy rig. A lot of that's show. Some of the best barbecue I ever eat was off a backyard grill. Somebody else cooked it. Wasn't at Memphis and May. You know, and so you cook what pleases you, and that's what you need to be doing. Now, when you want to compete, you gotta mix that up, change that up.
Because what's the major differences between your backyard barbecue and your competition stuff?
Some things not much, but
Falling off the bone. Ribs falling off the bone.
You can't please everybody.
Just prep. Prep. At home, you're not going to do a lot of trimming. At the contest, you need to trim before you cook so that it turns out to be a pretty product. You're not worried about that at home, so people don't take into consideration that we take a lot of time to prep that meat, whether it's rib, shoulder, hog, or chicken wing. We're cutting it to where it's going to be pretty after it's cooked.
Yeah.
So a lot of preparation goes into competition cooking. Whereas at home, just throw it on there and cook it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because a lot of people's going to be upset after you trim one at the house.
Oh yeah.
Be like, hell, I'm throwing away half this damn thing.
Yeah.
And
Tony, I know you're on a team. I mean, y'all participate in KCB, is that correct?
KCBS, yes, we've done a lot of that over the years. I mean, people at home, if you trim any of the meat like these guys do, you're going to be upset because you think you're losing a lot.
And
correct.
what's going to be the major differences between what we cook here at the house? I know one of them, I see them take on the ribs, cut the, what is it?
membrane.
Cut the membrane off.
Yeah.
And then you chop them up into just single pieces and hopefully the same size pieces. What are they looking for? Are they looking for texture? Don't they count something for having, you don't want strict fall off the bone? Really.
No, you don't want it to fall off the bone. You don't want the judge to get the rib and take it and all the meat come off the bone. You want them to wherever their teeth hit that rib and it goes through, they just take that portion of that meat. So it's a perfect bite mark. When you do that, you scored pretty damn good in texture.
Unless you got a judge with some jacked up teeth.
Yeah.
Rib look like a picket fence.
What makes chicken wings? Again, y'all both finished with perfect scores in chicken wings. What do you think makes chicken wings so good? I mean, is it the pulling the little part of the wing bone of the flat out, being able to pull it out without.
So
it
me and
sticking
Smiley,
out?
yeah, me and Smiley were talking about this earlier. So we're in Memphis. Whole wings are predominantly the wing that everybody wants to see. Number one, the judge gets both sides. I want that judge to be able to get both sides of that wing. I don't want them to have to, because whatever they pick up, that's what they got to eat. So if you got a drummy, you don't ever get to taste the flat. So if you leave it whole, that judge gets that whole chicken wing. So you snip the flapper off,
The tip.
a tip, which is,
It ain't shit.
yeah. Some people say it's edible, but I don't know. I ain't never.
Man,
eaten
it's
it.
like
I
a-
ain't never been that hungry.
It's like a tail on a bull shrimp.
Yeah.
It's
So
like a tail on a bull shrimp.
we'll snip that off. You use your favorite barbecue rub, where there's, something of ours, Smile and them got something they use. Everybody's got something different, different combinations, whatever. Put it on the grill. I always cook them chicken wings to over 200 degrees. Now that's the internal temperature. Smile and them do something a little different. He was talking about that earlier. And I take that wing over 200 degrees. That way, that whole wing, when the drummy hits 200 degrees, I know that wing is going to tear. It's going to come apart. And when you put that flat in your mouth, all that meat comes off without having to push it down or pretty much do anything with it.
Now, when you say they come apart, are you talking about the drumming comes apart from?
From the flapper. Yep.
At 200, it just breaks apart without having.
It snaps. When you pull it apart, it snaps. That skin's not rubbery and it's not pulling. You're not fighting it. It comes apart.
See,
I
when we take ours,
I don't know if I've ever had one of those.
we take ours off at a little bit lower temperature, but we make up for the temperature when we char ours at the end.
Yeah.
To get just a little char look, so ours will hit the 200 mark.
Yeah.
A little over 2, and do the same thing.
So they got a different technique. And there's a lot of different
Two different
techniques.
There's different
Yeah.
strokes for
So-
different folks,
Same
man.
results.
That's
I
right.
mean, same results.
Perfect score.
I mean,
Yep.
More than one way to get a cat.
Perfect scores. And you're flipping a coin. Speaking of flipping a coin, what's your thought on that bullshit? I mean, shouldn't there be a better way?
Man, it ought to be. There's a lot of different ways to fix that. Now, whether Memphis Made does that or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Memphis and Mace, we're pretty set in their ways. I shouldn't say I'm not part of that. I love Memphis and Mace. I love the job they've done. Handling this event this year. I volunteer. Everybody knows that the whole month of May, do transportation, do artist transportation.
it's hard not to say I.
It is. But they did a great job from the VIP to the CEO, all the way down in between it. We couldn't do it. I love all those guys just as much as I love barbecue family and friends. I love those volunteers. They're big. It wouldn't happen without them. I promise you.
Absolutely.
We would not cook without the volunteers that we have. So,
Absolutely.
peace out. Shout out to y'all. It's much appreciated. And I'm one. So
Appreciate you doing what you do.
Yeah, absolutely,
You
man.
Made it way up the ladder because you're taking all the VIPs.
no, I love all aspects of it. I just love everything about Memphis and Maine, whether it's cooking, whether it's music fest, whether it's volunteering. I love everything.
That's what a lot of people don't understand is about a barbecue contest. What all goes into a barbecue contest? We run one here in Hernando, the Water Tower Festival we did last year. You don't see all the hours and the time that we put in to make everybody thinks it's just drinking beer, eating barbecue, and it's just having a good time. Even a competition team, it's weeks, if not months, in preparation to get to that point.
And then you get all the bitching about it.
And contests do not run. That's right.
Something's always wrong.
It is. You can't please everybody. It's just like barbecue when you turn it in. You can't please every judge. You can't please every person that's going to cook at your contest.
Shit, that's anything you do.
Yeah, everything we do. Oh, shit. We need the Wheel of Doom.
Oh,
Will of
God.
Doom again?
Shit.
I'm sure we've been over 20 minutes.
Yep, he is right. We're 4 minutes past.
Of course, I don't think
He's
we've got
fixing to start being right on time,
Oh,
right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I was about to say he's about
I
to.
hope it doesn't hit any.
He's got a timer over there or something. He knows when it's time for the wheel.
All right, here we go.
We're just going to interrupt for a second. We're going to get back to this barbecue and we're going
Wheel
to
of
Wheel
Doom.
of Doom.
All about Val.
Biden bash. You're up.
Oh, man.
You're up. You're up, Smiley.
Oh Lord, that's from the president of the United States.
That
Go
ain't
get
gonna
him,
change-
man.
That ain't gonna change
That's
shit.
how they labeled the president of the United States.
Go get
He
him.
ain't the president of the United States.
Go get him. Go get him.
Look, I got some liberal friends out there that really gonna hate me.
So what?
They hate you already.
Hey,
But
if they love filling up their tank, they can't hate you that much.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, right.
19 gallons of $100 a day, man.
Yeah, the gas. fucking
Man, y'all
prices.
see
But
damn Walter with Jeff Dunham lately,
Oh, yes.
dressed up as Biden?
No.
That is the
Wow.
funniest shit you could ever see. Please look into that.
Or like Brian
He's
likes
got-
to
I'll have
say.
to watch that.
He's
Biden
got the
comes dressed
aviator
out.
shades on and all. Please go check that out.
Or as Brian likes to say, Walter comes out dressed up as Biden.
Yeah, he does. Biden dressed up.
Yeah, Biden. My bad. Yeah, the other way around. I said Biden comes dressed out as
Walter is
We're
Brian.
talking about Biden, and he's got this disinformation board that's supposed to be coming out.
He's the original.
Yeah, he's the original.
Yeah, oh, yeah, so if you're looking
wonder who's
for a
controlling
job
him.
in the disinformation task force that Biden started, just hold up, they're gonna put time out on it.
Truth will set you free. Joe Biden's controversial plans to create a disinformation board has been paused. The new board has been commonly referred to as the Ministry of Truth from George Orwell's 1984. And for those of y'all that have never read 1984, and most of them, if y'all around my age, I think it was mandatory reading when you went to school, you probably forgot about it. Go back and pick that book up and look it over again and tell me what you see different between 1984 and what the hell's actually going on. If I'm not mistaken, and I
Baby
think very well
formula.
be, I think that book was written in like 1959.
Baby-
and again, I don't know.
Baby formula is the difference.
Baby formula. Oh, well, it's all down at the fucking southern border. Every
Absolutely.
bit of it's the southern border. We had somebody went down there. We had a congresswoman that went down there and filmed the shit.
You gotta listen to that,
They
Gary.
got that shit stockpiled down at the southern border for the illegal immigrants.
Speaking of
People here in the United States are
speaking of baby
citizens, can't get
formula,
shit.
check this out. A lady the other day, she went to I think like a Target or Walmart or something. I think it actually was a Target. She ordered she got like 5 or 6 cans of baby formula. She opened up the first one, it's filled with flour. So she was like, you know what? I'm gonna open up the rest of these. All of them were filled with flour.
No way.
Oh wow, get out of town. Are you
Man, that
serious?
stuff's so
Filled
hot.
filled with flour, and they were sealed. Like she had to break the seal on them and everything. She recorded the
Just
video.
is Biden and that administration trying to control what the hell's going on and who your future voters are going to be.
All this is transitory.
Well, they hate the I guess they hate the abortion shit so bad that they're gonna starve the babies to death here.
You got a point. You got a point, Tom.
Shit,
These some bitch crazy.
that one was deep.
They're all crazy. I'm still not giving them.
Well, I'm just saying, man. Hell,
Yeah.
how we not got baby formula?
It's all down. It's all down at the border.
You better buy a
They got
damn goat.
warehouses full of the shit.
You better buy a goat.
I'm sort of sucking off the tip of the goat.
Yeah.
Buttigieg gonna fix all that baby for me.
Oh, Buttigieg has plenty of them with his gay ass.
In the booty.
Booty gig. They don't call him booty gig for nothing.
Buttigieg.
Dude took off 3-4 months during.
Yeah,
shutdown of the
He's
United
the first
States
male in the history of the
Transportation
world to
Secretary.
get paternity leave
Got
from the
paternity
government.
4 months while we've got boats sitting off the coast of California that can't get in. This is where our transportation.
And he
secretary
blames
does.
it on Putin.
Fuck him.
He's a
Fuck this
jackass.
administration. Anyway.
How was he the mayor
okay,
of
never
South
mind.
Bend,
5-minute rant,
Indiana?
we're over. We're done. Let's go back to barbecue. We're gonna have to go back to barbecue or my blood pressure's gonna get up and I'm gonna have to take a break. Be like my dad did at the hospital. Good luck getting back well soon.
All right, what we got next?
Anyway, back to the barbecue.
Why don't you let Smiley tell you about how to cook ribs?
What?
Well, y'all, yeah, man.
Yeah, you did take 6th place ribs. You did.
I mean,
Well,
for
no,
you,
everything
for all
else
of
you did.
you that don't know, I mean,
And you can't tell with his glasses.
ribs is a lot of work.
It is.
People don't realize it's a lot of work to hold, shoulder, and ribs. A lot of work to that. But I mean, basically, you just take it. And by the way, we don't get this big. I'm not getting into anybody. Don't step on toes. But we get our ribs from Sam's. Believe me if you want. But that's where we get them every year.
Really? You're not going to a meat market. You should
No,
know.
we're done the meat market. Finished way up there, and we're done the meat market. Finished decent. But Sam's has won it for us in 2011. Sam's won us 4th in 2015. We got 6th this year on Sam's rib.
Get fucking down.
It's how you trim them. They came and they're very inconsistent, but with a little know-how and trimming the rib down to consistency, you get the same outcome with the rib. And these were really some really good rib pre-fire. So I shout out to Sam's. I don't get nothing from them.
Well, and Sam's, y'all can always come to us and pay us because we need to
Help a brother out.
Yeah, we love a little help out.
But no, and just you cook a rib. I mean, we're on the 5.5 hour program. We'll cook them.
Then what are y'all staying up all night for?
There's a lot of beer to drink.
I mean, I always hear about somebody got to stay up all. That's what every cook I've ever been to. Somebody got to stay up all fucking night.
Not a rib cook. Now, shoulder and a hog cook, that's a different story. But that's
Somebody
lots of
gotta
hours.
keep the fire hot.
So, but on a rib cook, it's not 5.5 hours. You should be able to wake up at
We
7
were
o'clock in
there.
the morning
We
and have
were-
it ready to go.
Well, we were at the 10 at 4 o'clock, getting fires ready, getting smokers hot. For rib turn in at 10:15, 45,
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh,
They
okay.
moved the ribs up this year. They flip flopped all that.
Oh, well,
So anyway.
that'd make a little difference.
Yeah, it made
10
a
o'clock
huge
turn
difference.
in.
It made a huge difference.
Yeah,
but it
it was
was-
5.5 hours. Is okay.
If there's going, we had a little hiccup last year in the judging with
Yeah.
rib. So if there was going to be a hiccup, we wanted it to be in the front of the line instead of the back of the line. So that's why they flipped them, but everything went smoothly. Shout out to Brandon and Michelle O'Gwen.
Shout out to Smiley. Apparently, Matthew Duffy says Smiley's volunteer of the year.
Bam! Have y'all ever heard of Morningwood Bloody Mary mix?
I've heard of
And
I've had Morning Wood, but I'm not sure about the Bloody Mary.
It's the best. It's the best Bloody Mary mix. You will throw Zing Zang across the river. You'll
Really?
you'll dump it. Because
Really?
I've been a Zing Zang fan all my
Hell
life.
yeah.
Morningwood Bloody Mary mix. It's in your local. It's in Hernando. It's in your local liquor stores. Get it. They've got a deal version and a regular version. It is awesome.
And Matthew, man, it's just throw $3,
Wow.
man. You get a sponsorship right here.
My man Matt Duffy, all the way. But check it out. I should have brought some. I'm sorry, my bad. It's great. We lived off of it every morning.
I'm not sure you should have brought some. We got started a little late. Now I'm still out here.
And real quick,
Yeah,
guys,
I started a little early.
real quick, give a shout out to all our viewers and everybody who's liked and shared our show so far. Continue to like, share our show. Don't forget, hit us up in the live chat down below. We can see all the replies and stuff to the live chat. Matt Duffy just said Smiley is volunteer of the year in live chat. So shout out to
Am I
him.
not loud enough for you to hear?
Yeah, he got it.
I just got done saying.
Oh, my bad, dude.
Hey, that's worth repeating.
Exactly.
Yeah, say it again.
Exactly.
Say it again. Who did that? Matt Duffy said Smiley volunteer of the year.
I'll tell you what I said.
Whoa.
Gotta get in between them here.
Yeah.
You
already are.
There's a whole lot of shit between me and him. Of course, he goes, well, yeah, fun. Anyway, what else y'all got about the barbecue festival? I mean, I know, Mikey, you're not a big sports fan, and well, you're a sports fan, but not that deep into it.
Man, no, I'm not a big sports fan. I still could pull for Michael Jordan and Richard Petty in NASCAR, and they passed
Hey,
me.
that's my
The
guy.
sports
Dan
fans
Marino.
passed me. Yeah, Dan Marino's the best quarterback.
Hey, stick around for NASCAR.
I'm out.
You're gonna hear about Michael Jordan in NASCAR.
I'll bet on any sports thing, but yeah, talking about it, I'm out.
I'm guessing Tyler's talking about the fucking the mix. He said we prefer Wayno's homegrown at the camp. I'm guessing he's talking about the Bloody Mary mix.
Bloody Mary mix, yeah, Wayno's.
Wayno does it. Wayno does cross on
He does.
tomatoes.
Well, that's
and
good.
this shit is the
I've
best.
had it.
It's
It's good.
man.
I've had a lot of homemade mix.
Well, and what we actually need, and we're going, since we're on here and we've had some followers, we need a way to put this shit onto the market because he does make a awesome Bloody Mary mix. Makes an awesome tomato juice. As a matter of fact, hell, all we need to do is put it in your store. You just need to tell him how to do it legally.
You
You
got
gotta find a co-packer, brother. That's
in
all
order
I-
to get into Mikey's store, you got to go through this big book of applications. Got a hazing process. Kind of like trying to
Hey,
taste
wait.
our.
I can promise you, Wayno likes that. What do you mean with your rub?
See, we got all the killer hogs out here. The only way you get to taste any of our rub or anything, we got a hazing process. We got to bring you on board and run through this application process.
Dang.
I think Mikey might like being haze, so you know.
Hey.
I'm glad the camera doesn't point. me.
I don't know that whole process. It sounds like very vague description. He's just like, yeah, you gotta get hazed.
Yeah, we like to
You
keep
know,
it
so
vague.
I don't
Therefore,
know.
you
I
can't
don't
hold
know.
nothing against it.
I don't know about that.
If you don't sign that waiver, we're out.
I know we've gone a little long on barbecue tonight, and there's a reason why. I mean, we've got champions. They're sitting here from Memphis and May World Championship Barbecue Contest. Again, fat side up Smiley with the 6th place finish in ribs. Awesome. We got Malcolm Reed, How to Barbecue Right, Killer Hogs, Mikey Dyer, taking first and seconds and taking all kinds of shit and ancillaries. Want to thank y'all very much for coming on.
Yeah, thank y'all guys.
Smiley, if y'all been around for a minute, you know Smiley did the Masters. Smiley's also going to hang around and do the PGA Championship. Again, this stuff's available a lot of places. You can go online to.
You can go online, how to barbecue right, our website, pick this stuff up. We got podcasts, How to Barbecue Right. We're on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. You know, if you need recipes or how to follow anything, Malcolm's got it out there.
We need to figure out how to follow you, so we're on all this. I wish I had as many followers as you do.
If you need to get out and touch with Smiley, I'll give you my fax number.
That's a blast from the past right there.
There you go.
We sincerely thank both of y'all for coming on and talking about the
Yeah,
barbecue.
no doubt. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
I know y'all are
Bunch.
still tired from that shit.
Oh yeah, it takes a couple weeks to recover from that one.
I'm positive that I've tried to hang out with that team after 2 days, and it takes me like a week to recover. So I can only imagine.
Yeah, congratulations to you both, man. That is great showing. Man, keep it up.
But like Smiley said earlier, man, y'all don't forget it takes a team. It takes
Absolutely.
several people. It's not one.
No, it's nobody.
Oh, I forgot. There was one question I wanted to ask, and then we'll close it out. We'll take a break after this question. How does y'all keep your teams together without them killing each other? Because I've been around a few teams that actually want to kill each other and see them fight.
It's hard.
It's hard. That's what she said.
Yeah, it's hard as hell.
Yeah, you just gotta have the same focus, the same goal. You know,
Yes.
Smiling them doing something, smiling them, they get the best of both worlds. They're partying, they cutting up. You come to our team, we do have a good time. There's no doubt we have a good time. But you come to ours, we're one of the teams that's like really, really focused on what we're doing. You know, everybody's clicking. Each member has something to do on our team. We got some lollygaggers, but that happens. But for the most part, the main cooks, Malcolm, Rochelle, and all of us, everybody, from emptying garbage. Somebody got to take garbage.
Absolutely.
I empty garbage.
Everything.
Empty garbage, clean tables.
There's no such thing as it's not my job.
No. If you're not the head guy on that, if you're not,
And if
everybody
everybody on your team does not realize that, then they need to go because it's going to be a problem.
that's right. It'll cause a problem.
There's no such thing as it's not my job. And
That's right.
I've been a boss before. I'm going to be a boss again.
Yeah.
The last thing I ever want to hear in my life is it's not my job.
Mike, you made a good
Fuck
point.
you, get the hell out.
Mike, a lot of teams have so-called head cooks, and that's great for work for them. That side up, every one of us can cook that rib.
Yeah.
Every single teammate that's on that side up can cook that rib like we want it to be cooked.
Nice.
So, and we have to turn in head cook for Memphis and May, but everybody can cook it. A lot of teams can't do that. They can keep it away from it.
Last question before the segment was over. Who was head cook on this?
On what?
This last 6 place.
Hell, Smiley was.
Yeah, well, Smiley.
Did you expect anything less?
I can't.
Did you expect anything less?
Mitch, and my sister, they were pretty much on point. They ran point on every rib, and I won't leave them out.
There you go.
Well, I'm not going to do it.
There you go. Again, we appreciate Mikey. I know you're not going to, you may stick around. You're not going to stick around and sit there and.
Yeah, I'm gonna get over there on the chair and we'll listen to y'all for a little bit. I'm back out of the sports thing.
All right. Well, next up is going to be PGA Championships. We're going to talk a little bit about the Preakness. Smiley. If you listen to the Masters podcast, Smiley knows what he's talking about. We're going to cut a lot short on what we did the barbecue thing, which may not be good because he's got a whole folder down there.
No,
we may or we may not.
No,
but we're going to come back here in just a second. We're going to take a little smoke break and a little leak break, and we'll be back. Again, I want to thank everybody.
Yeah, congratulations, guys. Thank y'all for coming on. We appreciate it.
4 days after, and we're very appreciative. We appreciate all y'all listening to us. Y'all come on back about 5. Thank you very much. Hey, everybody, welcome back. We are back with We Don't Bluff. Real quickly, before we get to the PGA, we're just going to give you a quick update on the NBA. Well, tonight we've got, who the hell do we even have?
Golden State and Dallas.
You got Golden State and
and
Dallas.
Yes, sir. Golden State and Dallas.
Ought to be an intriguing game. Last night, Boston got beat in the third quarter like a drum. Miami went ahead and took a 1-0 lead there. Tonight we got,
Golden State and Dallas.
no, I forgot my glasses. That's not what I was talking about. Got Golden State and Dallas. And if I'm not mistaken, Golden State, Steve Kerr's got a 741 win percentage in the finals, in the Western Conference Finals. Saw it earlier, couldn't figure out exactly where it was coming from. The Mavs won the regular season, three games, 3 out of 4. They beat them by an average of 10.3. But Golden State, the time they did beat them, won by 28. So this ought to be a good game. Probably going to be an over. Looks like Golden State's already jumped out to a lead of 34-26 with 7:45 left in the second quarter. And that's about all I got. So straight into you. Tony, you got anything else on that?
No, I mean, you got game one last night. Miami come back and won the game. So,
And congratulations, Memphis Grizzlies. Hell of a season.
yeah.
Thank y'all. Hope you come back. Looks like they're going to be competitive for years to come. That's the way we want to see it. Grizzlies did great. Sorry, Ja was out. And Derek Brooks, quit shooting the fucking ball. It's not your place. But good job. Anyway, we're proud of you. Go Grizzlies. See you again next year, and we'll continue.
Did you call him Derek?
Probably again. I usually do.
What was I say? It's not that man's name. It's all right. We're gonna go. Yeah.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
I appreciate you pointing that out.
Steve.
Somebody else probably would have.
Go
Steve
Grizz.
Kerr, you know that good winning percentage Steve Kerr got?
Yeah.
He learned that from Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
That's what trained him to get where he is.
I actually thought it was his coaching.
Yeah, but I mean, playing with Michael Jordan
Yeah.
trained him.
I
to
can
be a
agree
good
with that.
And Michael Jordan doesn't want anything but your throw. And we'll get into we'll get into NASCAR a little later because I'm still going to call it his first win. But anyway, we'll get into that a little bit later with Michael Jordan and NASCAR and the 23XI team. But anyway, that's all I really had about basketball. I want to go ahead and get that out of the way since we ran a little over on getting started and getting into the barbecue. And again, thank both Fat Side Up, Malcolm Reed, and How to Barbecue Right, and Killer Hogs. Appreciate Mike coming on. Congratulations once again. Let's go ahead and talk about some PGA golf. The only thing I know before we even get started is Tiger is paired with two badasses.
Oh, what a group.
Hey, Tiger's paired with Jordan Spieth and Rory McIlroy for the first 2 rounds, being played at Southern Hills Country Club in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
9-11 in the morning off of the number 10. He's going off the back 9, believe that, but 9-11. It might be 15 deep. I mean, there'll be so many people on each hole. It's just going to be it's going to be amazing. Really is. Never seen a group like that get paired together. And sure, they did it for a number of reasons. There's no rhyme or reason why they do it, but ratings, TV ratings, maybe one. It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
I might have to take off again tomorrow.
Well, it
On the 15th straight day.
it is a championship weekend for the 15th straight day.
The
And
Wanamaker Trophy. That's what they're playing.
Wanamaker,
The
yeah.
Wanamaker.
The one that looks like a porn thing, right?
No, that's the wrong trophy. You think about the British Open.
Yeah, British
Foreign,
Open.
the,
British Open. Yeah, you're
The
right.
jug.
You're right. You're right.
No, this is one, when Colin Morikawa, he picked it up. It's a big looked like the Stanley Cup. They picked it up and fell off the top.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
crazy.
That's right.
Couldn't believe he did it. Wanamaker. It's at Southern Hills, California this year.
Oklahoma.
I mean, Southern Hills Country Club at Tulsa, Oklahoma. Been there 4 other times. This is the 5th time it's going to be there. So you got the wind's going to play in effect. Windy every day. You got a north wind the first 2 days and hot. You got a south changing over to southeast the 3rd day and 70. And the 4th day it's going to be like 69.
When you say hot,
Hot. It's going to be 92 the first day, 89 the second day. It drops down to 73 and 69 on the weekend. So it's crazy weather. You always get it in Oklahoma.
Yeah, well, I guess that's
Well,
why
no,
they do
you
it.
get lost in Tulsa, Oklahoma. You don't know where the hell you're going.
Probably not a good place to get lost.
Been there
either.
and done it.
I haven't been to much in Oklahoma. I think Troy Aikman's was from a town in Oklahoma. Henrietta, Troy Aikman is from Henrietta, Oklahoma. Go by if you get a chance.
Ooh, damn, he won a bunch of Super Bowls.
Oh, he
no,
was
never
a
mind.
stud.
Never mind. He won how many Super Bowls?
Fucking, he was a dynasty in the 90s. I think he won like 3.
Yes, he won 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, he started out in Oklahoma
Hey,
and
when was
ended up
that?
at UCLA and ended up being the #1 draft pick.
I still got his cut
At
out.
89.
I got a stand-up cutout. It was go Cowboy.
We need
Yeah.
to, hey,
Really?
we need that in the studio, Smiley.
All right, I'm gonna have to get it over to y'all.
Yeah, come on. You can sit right behind Brian.
I'm a huge fan of them in Cleveland.
But no, back to
And the Washington
Southern,
football team.
back to Southern Hills. The course, they played it 4 different times, but they redesigned the course in 2018. Did a lot to it, did a lot to the greens, did a lot to the fairway, did a lot to the rough, just redesigned the whole course. So most of the pros are saying this week that it's, besides playing some practice rounds, first time they ever played.
Right.
So
right,
it's
right.
gonna play it totally different.
Totally reconfigured.
Yeah. It's
Brand new
not-
course.
pretty much gonna be a brand new course.
Nice.
I think Tiger flew down last 6 months ago, or whatever, got a practice round in with, I don't know how he found the tee time. I don't know how he worked him in, but they worked him in.
Yeah, it's tired. Yeah, I can't imagine.
Shit. You know
But
that
it's,
was
it's
set
that,
up.
so it's kind of cool to know that we get to watch them. And some of these shots are gonna be, for the first time, some of these guys just playing this week.
Will they even show anybody else any other group playing this weekend?
Very
this
little.
Thursday and Friday.
But look, even in the conference, in the press conferences, they were talking to John Rahm, picture Tiger Woods up here. Talking to Justin Thomas, picture Tiger Woods up here. I'm like, dude, y'all change the screen.
And isn't he like 50 to 1 this week? And he's already cost me $500 fucking dollars.
He's minus 125. What I
thought
saw earlier.
I thought it was plus 6,500.
Well,
You meant Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger 50 to 1 is what
Oh, I
I
got him at 65 to 1.
Okay.
But that was this morning.
Mine was this afternoon.
And I was on Sporting News. I got it from Sporting News. I didn't get it from.
I think I got mine from CBS Sports.
So anyway, yeah, he's in that range. So we should see.
Who's didn't Spieth win one of those out there at this?
Yes,
at this place?
There's one at.
That's when he won the did the 4 in a row. What's it
Yeah, I
called?
can't remember the Grand Slam
Grand Slam. Didn't he win the Grand Slam playing on that
at
course?
Southern Hills. I don't want to lie to you, but
Yeah, should you be the first one?
I know Tiger's won at Southern Hills. I'm pretty sure where Jordan won that year. He won the Grand Slam. Anyway, this is a course where your short game got to be on. Of course, your driver, you need to hit it straight, but they redid the course, so you're not, the rough is shorter. You can hit it, you can fly it a little bit, but your approach game, your short game's got to be on. The greens are just up and down, tight lines around the green. You'll see a lot of putting from 30, 40, 50 feet off the green. It's that tight.
oh, wow.
Off the green.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because if you don't put it just right, it's going to go on the green and over the other side of the green. That's how fast and crazy they are. But you look at your stats and you're going to do all that and see who's a good up and down and around the green, strokes gained and putting. That needs to be one of your picks. You need to put him somewhere in your money.
And who would that? Which one was that? Tiger.
No, I'm just saying if you're in the
Oh,
bet, if you're
I was-
get in the betting zone, you need to look at those stats. And if there's somebody in the top 5 or top 10 of all of those, you might want to pick him because it's going to take that approach shot and then around the green short game.
There's a very popular player that's out this week. Don't remember who it is. I thought it was wrist.
Might be DeChambeau.
DeChambeau.
Okay.
I think he had surgery on it. They shaved some bone down 8 weeks ago. He's supposed to be ready in this time frame. He's been practicing. He's been at the club. He said, I'm going to make that decision this morning. And he did. And he said, I'm just not there. It's too sore.
And who was he? Who was he against? Last year, those two were going back and
Koepka.
forth.
Brooks Koepka.
And Brooks Koepka was coming back on this one.
Yeah, he's
did he
here.
play in the Masters?
Oh, yeah, he did.
Okay.
He didn't do the best in the world. I think he was in the top 15, but Koepka's always a threat at these majors. That's when the best comes out of him. So don't count Koepka out either. He seems to claim he's okay 100%, but some of the experts say he's got a little ailment in his back. We shall see later. Biggest story, I guess, is the Tiger, to how far he can go and well he can do. The biggest story leading up to the PGA is the Phil Mickelson story. We all know about that.
Yeah, he withdrew a few weeks ago, right?
He
Like
opted
2 weeks
out.
ago.
Is this because of the Saudi Arabia
Yes.
shit?
Well, the PGA stands by. He did this on his own. He was welcome to play. He opted out himself. He said, I'm just not ready to play golf right now. And that revolves around all the stuff that's going on with the Live Tour. They're supposed to open up next month. Starts next month.
Are they gonna allow PGA players to play on it?
No, not gonna release anybody to play, but you got a choice. They're not gonna release you to play, but you can choose either or.
You can leave.
You can leave. Go get that money grab, 150 million just to come.
You can leave, but you can't come
They
back.
ain't coming back in.
Damn.
So it's still, they have their choice. You know, we're all about, give me a choice. That's all I want. So they give it, you know, but they're not really signing releases to go play and be able to come back. So we shall see how this all folds out. It's a big turning point in golf, I think. It's gonna be huge later on down the line. I think there's gonna be a lot of lawsuits come out of it. It's gonna get nasty probably before it's over. And he claims he's being speaking out for the future of the game for generations to come.
For Saudi?
No, for he thinks the PGA holds players hostage. He thinks once you go in, sign that card, and you're PGA Tour, you're there for life. Nothing else matters, which really is true. I mean, they got their rules and regulations. It's a membership.
Okay.
Yeah, you got people at home that call in and say they made a foul or what have you.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
if you're the best in the world,
It's
shouldn't you be
tough.
playing on the PGA and then we're all the best
Yeah,
players? in the world?
absolutely.
Always play?
But Phil's had these things lately, so they're really not worried about it.
yeah, no,
You
they had a
know,
book. They had a
He's
book come out
almost
today.
he's almost shunned now, right?
Yes, by a lot of players, by a lot of the players that are standing strong with PGA, they're really not understanding what Phil Mickelson's doing.
Right.
And because of the career that he's had, just won this PGA Championship last year.
Yep.
So liked by all the fans, what he's doing. And I think there's a lot probably goes into it. Phil Mickelson's a very complex guy. Very, very, and a book came out today, and I can't wait to get it and read it. He allowed somebody to write a book called The Unofficial Autobiography of Phil Mickelson, but it's supposed to have all this in there, and he's just so many layers to Phil Mickelson. It's crazy. And of course, gambling's come out. How much he gambled away in 5 years, something like
140 million, yeah.
You know, I was like, what?
Right.
Something crazy, yeah.
And so they claim this money grab was just to get him back where he needed to go, keep his family like he's doing, and the
Good.
sponsors jumped ship. And I was like, well, damn good thing he got that money.
I need $150 million to get back to where I was used to living.
But you know,
Man, hell, I'd take $150,000. I'll be all right for a minute.
it's like the issue to me is I hadn't really dove down in it to get my opinion on it yet. I really haven't. I agree with the choice. You should be able to choose wherever you play, with who you play, but also agree with if you join this club, you've got to go by the club rules.
Right.
So I haven't done enough research to know where I lie with that. With Phil. I love Phil, always will love Phil. And if Phil decides to scratch all this and come back, I'm sure that the public's gonna love him, bring him back, welcome him in. I think some of the PGA officials will welcome him back in.
With his withdrawal, do you think the PGA had something to do with that?
Personally, I do. Personally,
I
I think
really
there
do
was
too.
discussions made that didn't go away. Phil said, here's what I gotta have. I'm gonna come play. Here's what y'all gotta do. And release that
Right.
form. They didn't
Yeah,
release
yeah,
it. One of the big things probably.
I agree with you there. I mean,
So, oh yeah, I don't think he
it's
just come
just
out and said,
not-
I'm not ready to play. I think it had some coercion about it.
Normal
Phil damn near ready to join the
circumstances.
senior PGA tour?
Huh?
Isn't he damn near ready to join?
He's already joined.
Oh, okay.
He's already a part of it. But
I
he
mean-
just won on the PGA tour last year, won this major last year, but he's winning. He won the first two events he played in on the senior event.
I mean, normal circumstances, they're not just gonna make him withdraw.
No. This whole thing is, and like I say, the Live Tour, LIV, Saudi back, money. I mean, 10th place is gonna get something like $10 million to get 10th. It's crazy.
In first place now pays what, 1.5, 2.5, 2.4?
On the tour?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like in the major, they'll get 2.16 tomorrow, this Sunday, but a regular tournament's about 1.5.
Wow.
They're some money throw. They throw money to try to get the best players out there to come play.
So go chase the money.
Yes. But
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna have to live stream it. None of the big sponsors, none of the big stations are gonna carry it. And I know that doesn't matter. They can put it on anything now.
Apple TV,
Yeah, they'll have to do all of that to get viewership.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, I won't be watching that. And I'm probably not going to watch anything that's got anything to do with Saudi Arabia. Isn't that one of the countries where if you don't
That's
think
the
the
big
right
down.
if you don't think the right way, you're executed or beaten or jailed.
It's crazy over there.
Arabian
I know.
TV.
Human rights are 155th out of 165 countries. They're 155th in human rights. But you got women's
There's a bunch of
tennis.
money.
You got women's tennis that plays over there. You got F1 that races over there. You got a whole kind of bunch of pro sports that compete over there under a Saudi tour. So that's what they're comparing it all to.
We got more money, so we win.
Yeah,
AsaadiTV.com.
it's crazy. It's crazy. Well, I tell you, if you Saudi guys, I will sign with you tomorrow. If you call me, get all my information, get my fax number, I will sign with you tomorrow I'll do it for 10 million. I don't need the 150. There you go.
Well, hell. And I'll carry his bag for 10%. My fat ass learned how to walk.
I'm just gonna ride.
I love the PGA, but like throw that money.
Who do you like this weekend?
I personally like Justin Thomas, and I know I like him all the time.
Well, you picked our last one. You picked the last one. You picked
I actually got two picks. I got Justin Thomas. I like Victor Hovland. I like his game. I know he's gay. I'm not crazy about I love gay dudes to talk to.
False.
I'm about to say, I'm glad you finished that up.
All right.
Yeah. Here we go.
Okay, dude. Sorry about
As
that.
friends, let me finish. But no, Victor Hovland's game is on point right now. And I think his putting's gonna hurt him. But I'm going with Justin Thomas. A long shot. Look out for Keegan Bradley. You hadn't heard his name a lot in the recent year or so, but watch out for Keegan Bradley. Heard some things on him too. He's hot.
Of course, you know me. I don't know enough about it, but I do a little research all the time. I'm kind of going. Will Zalatoris is 30-1, but he's come in 6 or better than 3 of the last 4 tournaments.
He is. That kid's. I mean, he's got game. You can't take that away. He's got plenty of game.
So I'm gonna have to ride with Will Zalatoris.
I think
That's gonna be my outside pick.
all right, I got you.
It's
I
gonna be
like
fun.
Will. I
Enjoy
think-
shit like this.
The more tournaments Will plays and the more these majors he finishes in the top 4 in, the more I'm gonna want to pick him every week. The experience that he's getting, he's stone cold, ice in the veins right now. So, being young doesn't mean a thing if you got that kind of attitude and confidence.
Confidence is always the thing you must have.
Oh, yeah. You stand over a 15-foot putt, said, I need this. Make the cut or win the tournament. He's got that. Everybody on that list has got it. Not everybody in the PGA's got it. You see the winners do. Top 10.
Well,
I'm going with Scotty Scheffler.
Not a bad pick, Larry.
not a bad pick at
He's
all.
12-1. He's won 4 times this season and 7 top 10s. So I don't know much about this, but I'm trying to get a win.
Your research says Scotty Scheffler.
He said yesterday at the press conference, he said, my game's to the top of where I want it to be.
Yes.
He said, there's nothing that's flowing on me right now.
He-
I was like, bam.
Damn.
He is
I mean,
confident.
damn.
That's
He
the way
is
I tell him
playing
every time
well.
I go to court. I tell him that every time. What you want to bet, but my game is where it needs to be. Take it easy on yourself.
Take it easy on yourself.
Exactly.
And how much money do you end up winning?
Wow. We don't talk about all that. We gotta get to the IRS and all that bull. Oh, and the payout, there's a 2.16 for the winner, million that is. 1.3 for the second place.
Damn, 1.3 for second.
Third place man gets 816,000. Finish 70th. You make the cut, finish 70th. It's $19,000.
It's not a bad weekend.
No, it's not. Not even the suck.
No, man, I made the cut and I finished last. I made 19 grand. What you can make this weekend?
Look, I want to change up on the weather. The weather had it mixed up. Saturday's high is 63.
Ooh,
That's chilly.
that's gonna be cold.
And that's a 20, that's a
20.
20-mile-an-hour north wind.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's why I say the weather's crazy out there. Change the course up. All 4 days will be a different course. Wind's doing this steadily all 4 days. It'll be a different wind every day.
Well, one thing's gonna be for sure. You have to come back and do every major that there is. You called the last winter. We've got you written down for this year's 1 and 2 PGA Tour
Yeah, well,
Championship.
he's gonna win. Justin Thomas, he'll be there on Sunday, as long as he don't choke. He's not known to choke. Might break a club, but
Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
And who we say the first pairing was this tomorrow, John Daly.
John Daly's teeing off
8:30.
first on number 1. Yes, he is.
Chuck Daly's going to-
John Daly. Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay, is he gonna be ready? Is he able to ride his car and smoke a cigarette, drink his beer?
He's playing with Sean McHugh and why he ain't 8 o'clock. I don't know how he's gonna get up that early, but 8 o'clock.
He's gonna be wild ass.
Get up that early. He's just gonna be stayed up the night before.
And how do you feel about his son getting a Hooter sponsor in college?
Hey, NIL working the way you want.
That is great.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
His son actually has his own podcast too. That they,
Yeah,
that they're on.
I think it's an awesome thing. I mean,
If the NCAA wants to run this NIL, then
Right.
it's a fair game to everybody.
That's right.
And he's taking
I
advantage.
agree totally, man.
Hold
And
on, I gotta interrupt. Did I just hear Terry come out with a fact about golf?
Sure did.
Look
Yeah.
at you go, T.
I mean, it's sports, man.
Hey,
That's our
that's
guy,
what I'm
man.
talking about.
that's our
Get your
guy.
ass on up in there.
That's our guy.
That's all I got for you though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
as
a
long as you
great
participate.
thing, man.
NIL is
And all right, coming off of that, think about Charlie Woods when he goes to college to play. Think about his NIL payment. It's likely $5 million freaking dollars.
at Stanford.
Am I
Wow.
wrong?
No, you're right. Totally right.
Hell, he's probably going to the Saudi Arabia tour.
I mean, that's
Last
gonna
name's
be
Woods.
huge.
They'll pay $5 million to fly over there.
You're not gonna like this tidbit
It's gonna
that I
be
got right here.
huge.
But I did, this is the truth right here. So this PGA Championship was originally supposed to be played at Trump Golf Club,
Ah.
Bedminster, so.
They won't play anything in the Trump.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
imagine
anyway, that's
that.
just a tidbit. I hated it too. I'm like, you mother, you know what?
Fuckers.
Right.
I'll finish that one for you.
Uh,
Just
Took it away from it.
the Trump hate, man. Everybody hates somebody, man.
Me
You
too.
don't let go of the hate. Just let go of the hate, man. Just do what you need to do in your life. Let everybody else do what they need to do in their life and shut the fuck up and move on. I mean, just damn.
All right,
it's
we're
not that
getting
complicated.
serious now.
Yes, sir. You heard it here first.
Oh, and before, I just want to throw out, 1981, there was a mob hit at the parking lot of swimming pool at Southern Hills Country Club. Look it up, Google it. It's a pretty awesome story. It didn't get solved for years and years and years. And Whitey Bulger was behind it. You know, the dude that got beat with a sock full of padlocks
Yeah. While he was in jail.
while he was in jail. Found a sock full of it. But anyway, he did get killed. Mob hit put out on a wealthy businessman gone bad at the parking lot in 1981. Look it up.
Whitey Bulger.
All tied together.
Big death on the golf course.
Damn.
We gotta get some tinfoil hats.
No. Everybody else needs to take theirs off.
Hey, that's a true story.
I believe you. I was just saying.
That didn't sound too convincing there, Tony. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Name's Roger Wheeler, by the way, the dude that got killed.
Roger Wheeler.
Uh-huh.
Mr. and Mrs. Wheeler's son.
It's usually who it is.
Yeah.
Well, you know, could have been some other. Who knows? What other? I know you got some more facts for us. Anderson. I know how you like research these champions or these majors.
You know,
He might be dry, man. It's
I
not the
thought you- I
Masters.
thought you were ready
He's
to
a
go.
really big guy on the
I
Masters.
thought you were ready to go.
Ready to go. Hell, we still got no, we don't have any. We only got Major League Baseball and NASCAR. Go.
The PGA Championship used to be played by match play. On them, not many people know that. They played at match play up until 1958. They changed it.
There you go.
That was a big.
Well, that's
It's 104th playing of the PGA Championship, but it didn't start stroke play until 58. So,
match play would be a lot of fun to watch.
well, we got match play tournaments already.
Yeah,
We don't- no major
but for a
match play.
major, that would be.
It'd be pressure packed coming down to it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That'd be crazy.
So I got to back up to the Whitey Bulger thing, man.
All right.
Why do they want to kill Roger Wheeler?
Roger Wheeler was a wealthy businessman, and he did some business with, I don't want to mispronounce, the Abijah Whales or something. I don't know.
You're more than welcome to mispronounce that shit.
Anyway, it was involved with overseas. We're talking about Saudis, but it wasn't the Saudis. It was like maybe the Russian. He got involved with distribution from the Russian part of it, and somebody started skimming off the top of his business. He found out about it. He was going to do something about it and go to the law. He didn't get a chance to go to the law. The mob was the one skimming off his business,
Yeah,
and they wanted to shut him up.
the mom ain't gonna allow that
Walked
shit.
straight up to him, shot him twice in the chest. The little girl on the diving board was 8 years old. She saw the whole thing. And they interview her every year at the PGA. Every year it goes to this, they do a story on it. Still has nightmares, still can't sleep, still has nightmares after all these years. But she saw actual dude. She
I
was on
bet
the
her old
diving
ass ain't slept in a long time.
board. It's crazy.
No,
though.
definitely when you
He
find out
walked
it was a
off.
mob hit. Hell,
Back
shit, I
then, you
wouldn't
didn't
be able
need
to sleep
security
either.
in courses. Nobody needed security in 58.
No.
He walked up, he walked out of there, and nobody seen him since. And then they
Hell, it's been
tied
long enough
Whitey
now.
Bulger.
She ain't gonna remember.
But it's a pretty cool, it's a badass story to listen to the facts and all that, the behind story of that. So it's really,
Actually, I'm gonna have to look into that, 'cause that sounds like. a
Yeah,
little
me and you
fun.
both. I really want to see that. I had no idea.
Hell, the one thing I hadn't got back on yet, and I'm still trying to get on it, is and completely off topic, is Ozarks. Heard last season was already done, but
yeah, I got past 2 episodes, but we have no internet, so I didn't get to watch them. But they look good.
that's what you get for living in the country.
Good road.
Which
Yeah.
Good DeSoto County road.
Good roads. Good roads, no internet.
good roads and other. Hell, that might be worth it.
Probably might have that internet by Monday after they hear this.
It's
Hopefully
expired.
so. If that happens,
already.
we're really getting out there and telling somebody something. Y'all's internet sucks on Bright Road.
Oh, Lord.
It is right off of there. Yeah, right, but anyway, I'll do it now. Get home for a week. Anyway, all right, what other little tidbits you got for us on this little?
That's about all I got on the Southern Hills is a pretty straightforward. It's not a difficult, I mean, the course itself is nothing crazy to it. You got a couple of holes, 18's a good finishing hole, hard as hell. Got water straight away, can't fade right, can't pull it left.
Will it come down to the last hole? You think?
It very well could. I think all the hell will break loose around 13, 14, but it could come down to
I don't
need to
think-
birdie 18. That's a tough son of a bitch to birdie too.
I don't recall watching one, and I may have watched one because I do like watching the majors, but I don't remember playing Oklahoma. But
Yeah, they hadn't played in Southern Hills since 07. You might watch that, Tiger Woods.
probably did.
You know, I know you've seen the highlights.
I was pulling for lefty.
Oh, absolutely. You've seen the highlights.
They show highlights all the time, but
What's
It's almost like the rail
Thank
highlights.
you. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank
Mikey.
you, right. Killer Hogs. See you. What do you think the hardest hole in this course is?
2 or 18, they're pretty close. I'm gonna go with 18 just because they added pressure on it. They're both par 4, but the 18's got the water on it. And it's when Tiger Woods, when he was playing 07, it's when he blew his first driver left, overcompensated, threw his next drive right, put the driver in the bag, never used it again, and hit an iron off the tee to go on and shoot a 63. Bam.
I remember that.
Never hitting a driver after those first 2.
Put that so much up, did he?
He said hell with it. But that's what kind of course it is. If your driver's not working, you better get that long iron out. Got to be in the fairway or close to your body.
All right, so this is one that you can't make a mistake. You need to be in the fairway.
To score, you're gonna have to be in the fairway. Now,
Well,
the redesign short in the rough, so you probably, these pros are so strong, they can get out of the rough now since they lowered it down.
All right, Smiley, I got a question for you.
All
To somebody that doesn't really watch golf or doesn't watch much golf, if they were wanting to get into watching golf or started watching golf, what are you looking for in these golf tournaments? Like, I mean, other than you know what I'm saying, I mean, of course you're gonna be watching them play hit golf balls, but I'm saying, like, what is grabbing your interest when you're seeing a certain golfer step up to
Well, today they have technology that's taken over, so you can actually see the shot fade and see the shot drawing. That amazes me. That's what I watch out when
Yeah, I see that.
I
I've
watch
seen
his
that.
backstroke
past couple weeks.
and his feet, how they move. But then to actually, without years ago, you didn't have it, and he just hit the ball, and you're like, okay. And then the camera shows it bouncing. I'm like, I want to see how he shaped that shot.
Yeah.
So that's why they do it now. And every shot, I can say, well, what the hell was he cutting that for? He should have faded.
Mhm.
You know, or that was a miss hit, and it just you see it. You know, they follow with that track man.
Yeah.
So that part of it, if you want to really pay attention to that kind of stuff, footwork and shot shape.
And I know most everybody out there that's probably listening to this podcast knows how to play golf, but I don't. I suck at it. Always have. I tried to play when I was younger. Of course, nobody had left-handed clubs, and nobody knew how to teach me how to swing being left-handed. I tried to play right-handed. I sucked at it. Finally bought some left-handed clubs. I really sucked at it. I just suck at golf. I don't. How do you hit a fade or a?
But it's all in you. It's all in you. Follow through in your hands. Your feet are gonna stay the same.
Are you hitting the club straight, or are you moving the club one way or another?
What we call inside out. Either you bring it out and across, or you bring it in and drop when you drop it down, drop it inside out, and then turn it. It'll give you the draw.
So are you still hitting the dead center of the?
You better be.
Okay. Again,
It's just a little movement of the hands. I mean, and there's so many different ways you can hit a draw or a slide.
I've always thought that I always got my money when I went to play golf because I got to hit it at least 120 times. I got to hit it more than anybody
I hit a
else.
lot now. I ain't gonna lie.
Man. But I do like drinking beer and riding around on a golf club.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I
Man.
do a lot of that.
Better than walking. All right. Anything else you got on this? Because I'm ready for another beer.
No, I'm about covered. I'm just ready for in the morning, 8:00.
8 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be off for
John Daly off the box.
John
Can't
Daly,
wait.
John Daly's gonna be the first one off the box.
He is the first one.
This should be a
And an hour and 10 minutes later, we got Tiger Woods and Jordan Spieth and Roy McIlroy.
Right.
I wanna watch
That's gonna be.
Where's gonna be televised?
That's definitely the group to watch.
Tomorrow's ESPN.
Is it gonna
First
start-
2 days
Is
ESPN.
it gonna start at 8?
Yeah.
Will we be able to see it when
Yes.
it starts?
Yes.
So
I got it recorded,
of course you do. Of course. You
but I know they do the Masters like that, but sometimes they'll catch it on a delay and just show the highlights. I don't like that bullshit. It's kind of like the British Open. You have to watch it overnight and get up in the
do.
morning
2 o'clock in the
time.
morning.
But they watch it. They watch every shot from the first shot to the last.
Yeah, if you get up over here, it's just all bang, bang, bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
catch up. But no, they should have.
I can't wait for the British Open. That's probably my favorite.
It's fun. I enjoy watching. I really do.
I ain't
like
found a
the
major.
game.
I ain't found a major yet. You don't like watching.
Well,
The first time you came over here, with.
Well, the players too. They leave out the players. Players to me is the fifth major.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
love
I
the
agree
players.
with that, too.
I
Well,
love it just as much.
Tony and I were actually talking about that yesterday. I couldn't remember which one was. I think there's 4. I couldn't remember if it was the Players Championship or the PGA Championship, which counted as one of the 4 majors.
And a lot of the pros treat that players as a fifth major too. They want to win that just as bad as they want to win a major.
When do the FedEx Cup points start coming?
Oh, they've been fun.
I understand they're
Oh, the
important now.
playoffs?
Yeah.
Playoffs will be closer to August. Memphis is.
Memphis is it going to be the championship? Is that going to be the?
This will be final still at Eagle Lake, at
Okay.
East Lake, but it's gonna be there. They say they're trying to get the finals to be in Memphis eventually, but it's gonna be hard to get away from East Lake.
It's hard to get it up here during that time of year because it's fucking 115
Well, I know
degrees.
that, but
With
And people get
100%
shot.
humidity.
Every day.
it's a lot of history at East Lake too. East Lake is kind of like the Masters. You asked me at Augusta. East Lake's got some. Bobby Jones history, some old history. Like there's some trees out there. He stood on and pissed down. History. That's a good course.
Right.
But they're moving them to the third leg, at least the leg before they got that move. So they got one more spot. So who knows? Fred Smith may get it. Eventually,
He's got the money for it.
yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take another break. I'm gonna get me another beer, take a little break. We'll be back. We're gonna wrap it up with a little NBA. Well, no, we already covered that. A little Major League Baseball. Not much to talk about. The usual bullshit. We'll revisit Kansas last week. Talk about the All-Star race, which is not that important this weekend, but it is an All-Star race. We're going a little bit in NASCAR. And we're gonna wrap it up. Hopefully Smiley's gonna hang out with us. I don't know if he's going to or not, but if he doesn't, I want to thank you and your team for coming out. Congratulations once again on the 6th place.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Smiley,
Man, I
helping
appreciate
us out with
that,
this
man.
golf.
And again,
Man.
I hope you stick around.
I ain't gonna stick around. I ain't going.
Okay, well, never mind. I'm not gonna say goodbye to you. But we're gonna break on out of here. Thank y'all for listening. Like and share, subscribe, do whatever you can. We appreciate everybody listening. We appreciate everybody doing the things that y'all do. And we'll be back in about 3-5. Thank y'all much.
Stay tuned.
Hey, welcome everybody back to Don't Bluff. We're going to our last segment here, and probably need to get this microphone a little bit better off, or maybe I need to lean into it a little bit. I don't know. We're going to start wrapping this thing up. I know we've gone over a little bit tonight. We've got a late start because we had a little technical difficulties. More than likely my fault, usually is. But we're going to talk a little bit about Major League Baseball and NASCAR. Let Tony start it off, and we're going to go with Major League Baseball.
You want to go with baseball or you want to talk about the horse race?
Ah, I forgot all about the horse race. Let's go to the horse race.
All right, we got the Preakness Stakes this weekend, Pimlico Racecourse, Baltimore, Maryland. Pimlico, little history for you, is a thoroughbred horse racetrack famous for the Preakness Stakes. It's named derived from the 1660s from the English settlers named the area where the facility currently stands is in honor of Old Ben Pimlico's Tavern in London.
What the hell's it doing in the United States?
Well, they just named it, you know. I mean, hell, it's the 1660s, man.
I guess they just brought it over here.
It's not like it's new 20 years ago.
Touche.
Okay. It's owned by the Stronach Group and holds around 351,146 people.
Hold on. It holds 351,000 people.
Yes.
What the hell else is that? Is there anything else in the United States?
The Brickyard in Indianapolis. That's my guess.
That's a lot of fucking people.
Opened in 1870, making it the second oldest racetrack behind Saratoga that opened in 1864. It's a 1 mile oval, 6 furlongs, and 1.25 mile chutes. We got the opening odds by Sports Illustrated on the horses. We're going to start from the one gate. There's only 9 horses racing this week.
Yeah, hardly any of the Kentucky Derby horses.
Yeah, a lot of the
That's wild.
Derby horses are out.
Including the guy that won it, Rich
Stripe.
Strike at 80 to
Rich
1
Stripe.
that won the Kentucky Derby.
And I don't blame that guy. They started out as a 99 to 1 and one as a 80 to 1. Why would you let your stock go down when you won the Kentucky Derby? You can stud that guy.
That's a financial move.
Right. It's totally a financial move.
Yeah, he's $30,000.
They might let him run the Belmont the way he was coming on late because it's the longest of the 3. I could see that. But when we watched the race and he won, friend of our show, Jeff Tice, me and him both said, there's no way he's running the Preakness. It's the shortest track of all. You don't take a chance after winning the Derby to drive the profit sales down, right?
Absolutely.
That's stupid.
Oh, yeah.
That is way stupid.
Keep riding that wave.
Right, exactly. Man, you win that race, man, you can feed him gold notes and beer and let him stud all week. Making money,
For a bunch of money every time.
especially for a $30,000 horse.
Got all their money back plus some.
They're getting twice,
Hell,
if not
that
3
horse-
times that much on the stud from that guy.
Did we even talk about the Kentucky Derby where the dude got in with 30 minutes left to go or whatever when one horse pulled out and they put him in? I mean, hell, he was there just at the last second as a scrub.
No, we did not talk about that before it happened, but we
No,
talked about that since it happened.
Okay, well, I can't remember. I told you we started drinking.
Well, I'm just saying, we
Coming out of
did,
gate 20.
right. And okay, this week,
Oh, Terry, that's what I'm talking about. No, never mind. That's good. My
what the
bad.
hell was that?
That's my bad.
I was trying to figure it out too.
Yeah, everybody sounds alike.
So you get to one gate, you got Simplification. He did run the Kentucky Derby. He's 6 to 1 with John. Well, actually, John Velasquez was running on Zandon, if my memory is right. So he's gonna switch horses.
Xander's not running.
No, he is
No, that's
not
why he's
running.
on a new horse.
Right,
Zandon was my pick. I've had one here. Zandon.
right. He was one of the favorites.
But on the first 2.
And-
No, I'm sorry, second and third.
And you got 8 starts out of that guy. He has 3 wins, 1 and 2, 1 place, 2 shows. With a speed of 99. That is total equibase speed figure. Is where we're at here.
Sounds fast. Don't know
He
anything about
ain't,
it.
as,
Sounds-
he ain't as fast as everybody else in this thing. There's only 9 horses this week. You got number 2 gate. You got Creative Minister. He's 10-1. Brian Hernandez Jr. is the jockey. He has 3 starts, 2, 1-0 with a speed of 108. Then number 3, you got Fenwick, which is 50-1. Florent Giroux is the jockey. You got 6 starts, 1-1-0, speed 91.
Do not bet on this horse. He is by far the worst. You got in number 4 hole, you got Secret Oath. He is 9-2 with Luis Saez. 8 starts. He's 5-0-2 with a speed 105. He is one of the favorites. The trifecta this week's gonna be a tough one, and you're gonna have to bet a lot of money to win a little bit. I really think that. You got number 5, early voting is 7-2 with Jose Ortiz.
Early voting is the second most favorite, is it not?
Yes, you went from 9-2 to 7-2. You got 3 starts, 2-1, speeds 102. And number 6, you got Happy Jack, which did race in the Kentucky Derby. He did.
How'd you finish?
I have no idea. I didn't write that down.
Okay.
But he is a 30-1.
And you might want to put some money on
Good
it.
value. Good value.
Right. I think value's really good on him.
And he's got Tyler Leon with 5 starts, 1 win, 0 place, and 2 shows. Speed 98, which he's slow.
This is the short track.
Out of the Triple Crown.
Yes. And you got number 7, you got Armagnac. He's 12-1 with Irad Ortiz Jr. 5 starts, and he's 2 wins, 0 places, and 1 show. Speed of 192. He's coming in the back.
Yeah, don't bet on him.
Leave him alone. You got Epicenter. He's 6-5 with Joel Rosario. He's got 7 starts, 4 wins, 2 places, and speed of 97.
In which he is like the 5th fastest horse in this thing
By the total equibase speed figure.
Depends on where you run, depends on how fast you get there, yes.
I think he's the best horse in this thing.
That's why he's the favorite.
That's why he's a favorite last week.
And cheap. Or during the Derby, yeah.
And then number 9, you got Skippy Longstockings. It's 20-1 with Junior Alvarado on board.
All right, well, here
9 starts, 2 wins, 1 place, 2 shows with a speed of 100.
And that is my pick for this weekend. It's going to be Skippy Longstocking. He is the son of the 2016 winner, Exaggerator. He's never won a stakes race in 9 starts. However, if it rains, that's what I'm looking for is the rain. I need rain.
Oh, he's a mutter.
He's a mutter.
Well, what's
He's
the
a
weather?
mud?
His father was a mutter. I don't know if his mother was a mutter,
Okay.
but his father was a
What's the
mutter.
weather forecast?
I don't know yet.
Well, he's a mutter.
He's a mutter. His father was his father won the Preakness. He won the Haskell at Monmouth Park, and he also won the Santa Anita Derby. Every one of them were in the slot.
In the
Every one of them-
mud.
Every one of them in the mud. So
Ooh.
if it rains, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all are listening, go ahead and take your long shot and make it Skippy Longstocking. If it rains,
I'm with you, man. Rain, rain, rain.
Yeah. If it rains, I am going to bet.
If it rains, it pours.
Well, I'm not going to bet. What's the favorite again? Epicenter. I'm not going to bet him again. He cost my ass.
Man, I think he's a flop.
I mean, hell, he was kicking ass on the last race until that damn until Rich Strike came out of just the back. I mean,
Suppository struck in on it.
I think he's a flop.
man, we'll see after this race.
You know who holds the record at the Preakness too? On the mile and 3/16.
No.
Secretariat. Remember that badass horse.
I'm going with Creative Minister at a 10-1. That's my winner. But as a trifecta bet, man, let's go Creative Minister, Secret Oath.
Got a favorite. Epicenter. Got to be in the top 3.
And early voting.
Oh, no Epicenter.
No representative.
Are you going to box
I'm
it?
looking at speed here. This ain't the time for a late run. I want the fastest horse.
Yeah, there's not going to be an outside horse.
But hell, how many ran to them Simplification and Epicenter? One ran the Kentucky Derby, but the rest of them I don't remember running. Am I wrong with that?
Happy Jack?
Happy Jack, yeah, Happy Jack. So we're at 3 here.
3 out of 9, a third of the field.
Can you pull up the Kentucky Derby lineup?
Yes. I have a computer. I surely should be able to.
I know Skippy Longstockings didn't. I think Simplification might have. But I know Armagnac didn't. I know early voting didn't.
Early voting sounds familiar.
I don't think Secret Oath did either.
I had Smile Happy in the Derby.
Yeah, it's a lot of these horses that didn't even run.
They might have caught the Kovic.
The Kovic.
Kovic.
I know Simplification didn't because John Velasquez was running Zandy.
All right, so here's the horses you had. You had No Dongle, which I know is not running. Happy Jack, which is running. Epicenter, which is running. Summers Demar, didn't hear his name. Smile Happy. Was he in there?
Nope.
No, he's not.
Messier.
Nope.
Crown Pride.
Nope.
Charge It. Tis the Bomb.
Nope.
Sandin, which I know is not in there.
Nope.
Pioneer Medina's not in there.
Nope.
Tabia's not in there. Simplification.
Nope. Simplification needed.
Okay. Barber Road, no.
Nope.
Whiteberrio, no. Cyberknife, no.
Nope.
Classic Causeway, no.
Nope.
Tony Port, no. Zosos, no. And Ethereal Road, which would have ended up being Rich Road.
So we had 1, 2.
Happy Jack, Epicenter, and maybe it.
Simplification.
Simplification.
You got 3 horses
A
from
third.
the Derby.
A third. So for the second,
Wow.
for the second,
That's crazy, man.
second time in 4 years. This is gonna be the second time in 4 years that there's not been an opportunity for a Triple Crown to be won. The second.
Well, it's the fourth
second
time
jewel-
in 4 years.
No, it's the second time in 4 years that the winner of the Kentucky Derby didn't even run.
We talked about it. It's a money thing. It's a holding them back to
I
make
get
more
it.
money.
I get it, but you're
It's kind of like not playing in a bowl game. It's bullshit.
you're skipping the Triple Crown. You're skipping the second leg of the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. I don't think.
And I don't blame Rich Strike for nothing.
No, I don't either. I
If
don't
the
think he
rest of
wins.
these horses ain't running the second one, why not?
I understand, but he's You got a
You
chance.
stood.
You got a
You
chance
stood.
to put your name in the history book to
Right.
be a legend. That's
Right.
where our legends are made. Icons are made by winning triple crown.
Yeah, absolutely.
You win
That's
one
my
race
point.
coming from behind, you're gonna get
I
a
don't,
good for
I don't
about
give a
2
shit. I
months.
don't give a shit if you finish last. You run the horse.
I
And
agree.
and
I
if he
agree.
if he ra- and if you watch Rich Strike run, the last mile that he run was when he passed everybody. If this thing ain't but a mile and 3/16 or a mile or whatever
You'll
the hell
be
it
there.
is, just start him out of the gate. Take
He's
the
not.
fucking lead.
He can't get there. Now the Belmont, yes, I can
Well, that's
see
where
it.
that's where they're putting him to run is Belmont.
Oh, yeah. he's-
I mean, this is the
I wouldn't run him for shit.
this is the 140 what?
Man, I'd take
147th
that
run in Preakness?
Kentucky Derby stud feed and feed on that. Man, there's no way I'd run another damn race. They bought that horse for $30,000.
Yeah.
There ain't no way I would run it again.
Oh, and by the way, Preakness will be on NBC to be at 6:01.
Oh,
post time.
absolutely.
But again, I'm going with Skippy Longstocking if it rains. If it doesn't rain, if it doesn't rain, I'm going with a favorite.
You know what? I'm gonna change my pick. I'm going Fenwick 50-1.
Hey man, sounds like a good pick after the Derby.
Why not?
Might as well. Might as well. Anyway, that's what we got about horse racing, and good luck at Pimlico, and we'll see what happens.
I'm going with early voting because y'all need to get out and early vote.
Really? Do they? Do they really? Maybe that may be what cost us the election last time. was early
Maybe.
voting. Speaking of which, now that we've done the Wheel of Doom in a while, did you hear that Elon Musk come out and said that 44.9% of Joe Biden's followers are bots? Out of 22,
I saw
out
that.
of 22 million people he has following him, 44.9% or 49.4%
It's almost
is
10 million.
bullshit.
10 million bought.
11, yeah, I'll close, yes. So he has
11.
12 million people. He got 12
He's
million
always-
people voting
he's
for him,
been
but 82 million
bullshit for
people
50
voting for that
years.
motherfucker. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Spin the wheel. Kill a beer. Just
He's
spin the wheel and kill
been
it.
bullshit for 50 years, man.
He's done nothing. He's done nothing. Anyway, is it time for the Wheel of Doom?
Worthless. Work.
Hey, Wheel of Doom, Wheel of Doom.
Are
Wheel
you
of Doom.
sure?
Yes, kill beer. Here.
Here, you spend it.
I'll spin. And it says kill beer, literally. I did not bullshit
It
this
was
one.
gonna say that. We're going.
It was gonna say that regardless. It was gonna say that regardless, but it landed on kill beer. So we're gonna kill this beer. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna finish up a little Major League Baseball. That's not gonna take long. We're gonna finish up a little NASCAR. We realize it's a little
Shit,
it's
we've
about
been on here
9:45.
for 3 freaking hours.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're pushing 10 o'clock. 15 minutes.
Yeah, but what time do we get started?
We've been on here for 2 hours.
Okay, that's okay. We're
Most everybody done went to bed.
well, and they'll watch it again tomorrow. So
Yeah.
we'll come back. We'll wrap it up quick. But
Come on, for I don't have a bill to kill.
oh no, you got a beer to kill.
That's what I said. You better hurry up, or I don't. I keep sipping on this.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, beer. Tony.
I done done it.
Oh hell, I didn't know
He
you
said,
were there.
I done done it.
Hell, I ain't waiting on y'all.
Terry, I want you to replay that and see if he did. And we'll be right back.
Ah.
Da-da-da-da.
Dang.
But you're right. It was going to be good. Hey, welcome back. We're gonna wrap this up now. Again, thank you everybody that's tuned in, still tuning in. We appreciate everybody doing that. We've had a good time. Of course, we got started a little late and we may have drank a little too much, a little too early, but we're okay. We're gonna still finish this out. We're gonna finish it out with a little Major League Baseball news, a little NASCAR news. And one of the big things that just came up the past few days was some old boy from Baltimore did something stupid.
Yeah, we got Matt Harvey, veteran starting pitcher who
Matt Harvey, was that the end of the story? Or the rest of the story?
Oh,
Paul Harvey. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, right.
My bad.
The rest. of
That's the
story.
rest of the story. My bad. I knew I'd hit it hard anyway.
Well, anyway, Matt Harvey was handed 60-game suspension Tuesday for distributing prohibited drugs of abuse. And this violate Major League Baseball program, which was oxycodone.
And didn't you think somebody that died years
Oh,
ago?
yeah, absolutely. It was a couple of people.
They were passing that shit out in the clubhouse? Is that what I
With
caught
the
a brief of it.
Angels.
Yeah.
With the Angels. We're going to get into there. Harvey, 33, is on a minor league
Can't
deal
believe it.
with the Baltimore Orioles and is at the team's extended spring training facility in Sarasota, Florida. His suspension is retroactive to April 29 and is the result of a negotiated settlement that will allow minor league games to count toward the punishment in the industry by ESPN. So this guy is found guilty of selling oxycodone.
Was it selling or just giving it back?
Well, it don't matter either way,
Yeah, absolutely it does. There's a difference between selling shit and not gonna get taken.
but you got Trevor Bauer that's been found innocent
So that's who you want to talk about.
with what he did.
That's the Dodgers guy, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
but this guy gets a pass for passing pills.
That killed somebody?
They, yeah,
Can a brother get an oxy?
yeah, right.
Har-
Harvey's
y'all got any more in
suspension
my
is
eyes?
tied to his testimony in the February trial of former LA Angels communications director Eric Kay,
who faces a minimum of 20-year prison sentence related to sudden death of pitcher Tyler Skaggs.
Yeah, Tyler Skaggs is the one. But there's somebody that faces a sentence of 20 years when this dude is the one that gave him the pill and got the pill from him. Because I remember I looked at the story this morning. It was a big story today. That dude gave him the pill, admitted he gave him the pill, got off his testimony for giving him immunity for admitting what he did. But Major League Baseball still got to come back, and they only suspended him for 60 games. That dude killed the motherfucker, and he got a 6-game suspension and no jail time.
And he's actually in the farm league right now.
Y'all contacting us, price 662-536-1616.
But he's actually in the farm league right now, and part of that counts as his damn
Yeah, I just heard you say
That's a
that
bunch of bullshit.
even the lower games you play in the farm system and anything else counts as part of your 60 games.
Yes. But you got Trevor Bauer that was found innocent. They want to kill him for 2 damn years.
Well, who's Cleveland's quarterback?
Quarterback.
Cleveland. Sean Watson.
Well, actually, they're having discussions today
He's a liberal.
about him being okay to play.
23 women accuse you and Trevor Bauer. I'm kind of giving you your boy back on a plate. I'm giving you boy Trevor Bauer, and I'm not the Dodgers guy.
He ain't my boy, but I'm just
He's a
saying.
Dodgers guy. He's your boy.
Fair is fair.
Well, fucking goddamn, Deshaun Watson.
But it's not.
No, it's just not, man. Deshaun Watson shouldn't be back in the NFL.
Absolutely not.
I mean, what are they called? I can't even say it.
What?
Indians. No, they play football team. Never mind. I can't say that Indians name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the Guardians.
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 Yeah,
Washington football team.
Guardians of the Indians.
I always got some Guardians names from Brian. But I'm not really getting in depth with everything that's going on. But this guy was pushing freaking oxycodone. Gets busted. And all he has to do is serve some damn games because he's
Suspended?
Yeah.
He's suspended.
Yeah, I'm gonna look more into that. That's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
Oh, it's absolutely. He did not go to jail.
If I tell you what I did, you're gonna give me immunity, right?
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sign right here. I'll take my 60-game suspension from the
I wish they
MLB.
would have told us about it that long time ago.
Yeah.
They told me what you did. I was
Yeah,
And
free.
believe me,
That
Trevor
was-
Bauer.
They did offer me if I told them everybody else they could do some shit for you, but yeah.
we ain't no rat.
And believe me, Trevor, I don't think Trevor Bauer is a good
Snitches
guy
get stitches.
at all. I think he's a piece of shit. But man, what he did versus what this guy's doing.
I'm not. There's no. You're
Apples
not.
and
You're not going to find anybody that's going to disagree with you on this panel.
Right. And it blows my mind.
I use the word this panel.
It blows my mind, man. This dude was found innocent and everything, but he's getting shit on for 2 seasons, and this guy's peddling freaking dope. And I'm like, okay, you can take your
Punishment down in the
punishment in AAA. Like, come on, man.
Somehow, there's got to be some privilege in here, some racism in here somewhere.
It can't. It's 2 white dudes.
Oh, all right, never mind.
You can't have racism between 2 white dudes. Which I guess you could fight for Biden or Trump.
Oh, most definitely.
Because one dude's cool, another dude's racist. But they had it flip flop.
Hey, shit, one dude doesn't give a shit about making the country better, and one dude gives a shit about making it socialism,
Absolutely.
this dictatorship.
I don't care what you
If y'all too stupid to figure that shit out on your own, man, that's just your problem, man. I get people hate. Hell, I hate him for being on fucking Twitter.
I hate him because, but he's better for this country.
Oh, absolutely. Anybody's better in this country than what we got in this administration.
Damn,
now.
you put Fat Albert in there right now. He's better than.
I know. I don't think we need Bill Cosby. I am pretty positive we do not need Bill Cosby.
Man, could I get pudding pop?
You get a
I'm
pudding
gonna
pop.
sing a song for
Yeah,
you.
damn sure get a pudding pop. I'm definitely gonna make sure you
Hell
get a pudding
yeah.
pop.
Shit, man, shit. Bill Cosby way be better than what we got now.
Oh yeah, because all he'll do is fucking goddamn just drug you and fuck. But yeah, let's go ahead.
Man, we need them pudding pots back.
Hell yeah, I gotta bring him pudding pop back, Bill.
Man,
Come on, Bill.
that banana pudding pot was the shit.
Bill's coming quick, but anyway.
Nah, 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 nah.
I wonder how many people out there actually listen. Well, probably the ones that.
I know one is Dennis Cheshire. I asked Siri. I said, Siri, who's the #1 baseball team in Major League Baseball? You know what she said? New York Yankees, baby.
They are.
They are the #1 baseball team.
They are the #1.
We are right now, right? One we can, son.
Oh,
They are.
are you a
#1
Yankees fan too?
Oh, I'm a Yankees and
Oh,
baseball.
okay. No, so you're a Yankees, you're a Cowboys, and let me guess, your basketball team's probably the fucking Lakers, because that's how y'all usually.
I
do it.
love the Lakers all my life, but when LeBron went there,
That's because every Dallas Cowboy fan is a Yankees and a fucking Lakers fan.
I
Dude,
be
dude,
damned.
you cannot
Y'all are
be much.
just-
You cannot
you're
be. You
just-
cannot be
And
more
y'all talking
wrong.
about me having
You
60
cannot
I be
be
damned.
more wrong.
I
You
be
cannot
damned.
be more wrong.
Fuck the
Hey,
Yankees.
all I
Fuck
can
the
say
Yankees.
is
Fuck the Lakers. He could not be
it's
more wrong.
It's a winning mentality I was raised on and grew up with. So all we do is win.
It's coming from somebody that has 8 different professional football teams out here. Okay.
Oh yeah, tell him. Seriously,
Fuck
tell
the
him.
Yankees.
Yeah. Fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Lakers. I'm a Cowboys fan, and I have nothing to do with the Yankees or the Lakers. So that just makes your statement
that
right
was a
there
false
invalid.
statement, yeah.
False statement live on air from
No,
Brian.
what I actually said that most people.
No,
that are
you said
Cowboys-
every. I will run
Okay.
that back, and I'm gonna add it as a clip on our Facebook page this week, where you said all Cowboys fans like the Yankees and fucking like the Yankees.
No,
Like the Lakers.
we
Y'all
don't.
all like those.
Yep,
Fucking,
yep.
No, we
I like
don't.
the Lakers when Magic was playing. I did. really
I did too.
I
Yeah.
did.
That's when I
All
was
right,
a
so there's
Lakers fan.
another admission. When did
I
you
was-
like the Lakers there, Terry?
I
was
never
a-
liked the Lakers.
I
Never
was a
once in my
Lakers
career.
fan
Never.
with Magic.
Never.
I did. I was a Magic.
Never.
Not gonna
But
lie.
when
That's 'cause Terry wasn't allowed
Kobe-
during Magic.
When Kobe made Shaq leave, fuck the Lakers.
Yeah,
I
that
went
was
to the
bad news
Grizzlies.
for me. The Grizzlies started playing back in his day. That's when I started liking the Grizzlies, being close and following it closer.
Love the Grizzlies, man. Love Zebo, man. Zebo coming out of Portland being a big old just maniac.
Oh yeah. By the way, we're gonna be at Zebo in here soon. He'll be live.
That'd be fantastic. Yeah.
Come on, Zebo. Come
That'll
on,
be an
Zebo.
extra million views that we didn't have yet.
You're absolutely right. But anyway, back on topic of baseball.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you. I'm not quite sure how you did all that, but damn, I can't even get that on the.
Well, you want to talk about the Yankees? They're 27-9, only team with single-digit losses and hasn't lost consecutive games since April 10th and 11th. New York has the best ERA in the league with 2.74 and ranks 5th in runs scored with 167 and first in WRC plus with 120. WRC plus is weighted runs created plus. So if the average for the league is 100 and 150 would be 50% over. So they're 22% over the league average.
The Yankees.
We dropping
runs.
Yeah, we dropping bombs on motherfuckers.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's been several weeks where Rizzo and Judge has had more home runs than anybody in the league.
Rizzo's down to tied with fourth with Stanton, both on the Yankees.
Yeah.
And the home run leader is Aaron Judge. Stanton and Rizzo both have 10, and Judge has 14.
I don't see any Red Sox on that list.
No, they're actually garbage right now. You got the Dodgers number 2 in the power rankings that are 24-12. Whisker away from getting swept at home by the Phillies in the same week.
Whisker away.
Yeah, Whisker.
Sounds like the name of a fucking.
Oh,
boat,
Whisker.
man. What the hell is that?
Or a
Whisker
stripper.
away.
Sound like a stripper I fell in love with one time.
You fell in love with a stripper named
Coming to the
Whisker?
stage.
Whisker away.
Whisker.
Whisker away.
Whisker away. Coming to the stage, Whisker away.
I'd guess.
Coming to the main
Alexis.
Going to the satellite stage will be Whisker away. Y'all go see her over there, and on the main stage is going to be.
You got the best voice. for
Damn,
it,
I heard
man.
that somewhere before. I don't know where I heard that at. Well, that voice sounds very
You
familiar.
may have been at Tiffany's at one point in time. Nope, you're a GM.
Your voice wasn't that weak. That deep at Tiffany's.
I gotta get y'all
Want to bet?
some free admission to the pony. I got some cards that Memphis and May this past week. Got a whole bunch of. I'll bring them to you. Free admission.
Is there still strip clubs open?
Oh yeah, they got several women in there.
Smiling as much as I'd love to, there's only one person that can accept those tickets, and that's the guy sitting to the left of you.
I know.
Yeah,
But hey,
but
I'll bring them. You may have guests.
yeah. We can pass them
My
out.
buddies,
Yeah, you know what?
single
Yeah, we
buddies.
can pass them out.
Single buddy.
Bring me all of them motherfuckers.
Brian
will
will
be
be
in
in
there
there every night.
Yeah, well, no, I won't be because I know where to go. I just ain't got the money.
Damn.
Hey, by the way,
Shiloh on
Just-
stage 2.
actually,
Satellite 3.
Coming to the
had
main
them all,
stage.
had them out.
Going to the main stage, we got Corona Queen. If you know who that is, now we can talk.
Well, I damn sure ain't been during Corona. I don't think I've been since they've changed over laws.
Your
Anyway,
ass
let's
too
get
old
off-
for
Let's
that.
get off that bullshit. Your batting average leaders. Gotta tell you something about this. You got. Damn, I ain't put glasses on. Tommy. Yep, on the glasses. Yep, there they are.
Down your head.
Yep, there we go. Tommy Listella, bat 500. San Francisco. Sam Huff, bat 444. Texas. Neither one of them so much played over 5 games, so stats are skewed. You're actually the first guy that's got anything going on for him is Taylor Ward from the Angels. He's played 28 games and he's batting 376. And as usual, the guy that would be the guy that should be at the top, that's usually at the top is Manny Machado.
Ramirez.
No, Machado. Manny Machado. Ramirez. RBIs.
The Guardians, baby.
Indians. Cleveland.
Guardians.
Cleveland.
Ramirez is a beast for the Guardians.
Cleveland.
Guardians.
Football team.
Football team.
Washington football team. No, it's Washington football team and it's Cleveland Indians. It'll be
It's
that
the
way forever.
Guardians, man. You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Man, yeah. I used to deal with the Ole Miss Rebels until they stopped being the Ole Miss Rebels. Bunch of pussies. Anyway, your pitchers got tied for first or third. Max Scherzer with 5.
Of
For the
course.
Mets, Logan Webb, San Francisco with 5. And your boy Bueller, Walter Bueller,
Bueller.
with 5.
Bueller.
Oh, I'm sorry. Top
Bueller.
4. Verlander.
Bueller.
So you're old enough to remember that name. Yeah, you are.
Hey, right.
Hey, and Max Fried with my boys, the Braves, is right behind everybody with 4.
Yeah, he sucks.
Can't wait to play y'all.
I know, I love that for you.
Yeah, I mean, hell, that's a pretty good bet there. So your where's your ER? Yeah, your ER leaders are. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this. Cortez, the Yankees, which, yeah, that sounds right. 1.35, Verlander with a 1.38. Houston, Pablo Lopez from Miami. That somebody's been on fire. He was at .99
You're
for
right.
last
Yeah.
night. He was at .99 from last night, and I took him to get 2 runs last night. Mickelson from St. Louis, and then Alec
Did you
Manoa.
see the other night, man, after the game, man, they had a bunch of shooting going on downtown St. Louis, right outside of Bush.
I did see the Milwaukee
Man,
shootings.
actually, friends of mine posted on Facebook, man, they were dodging bullets. And I mean, it's a family of 4 with a son and a daughter
After a baseball game?
after a freaking baseball game, man, in St. Louis. That is rare.
Well, hell, I know in Milwaukee during a basketball game, during the tournament or whatever the hell it was, whatever it was, Milwaukee was doing a watch party at Milwaukee. When they got beaten, there were shootings out there. What the fuck, man?
That shit don't happen in Memphis.
No, they just shoot anybody for any reason. They just shoot folks here. It's like Chicago. And man, by the way, off subject completely. Feel sorry for everybody in Buffalo. It sucks. Horrible thing. But it's not the only thing that happened. It ain't the only fucking thing that happened. There was still more people shot in fucking Chicago.
Oh, no.
I ain't seen Biden in Chicago yet.
I get it. And that was horrible. And
That's absolutely horrible.
Absolutely.
Anybody that's that fucking stupid, man, man, look, I'm raising 2 girls. I got one that's not, I mean, that crazy motherfucker. Woo,
Don't give me that.
man, damn, don't wake her up. That's
Well,
all I can say.
what they did in Buffalo was horrible.
What they do anytime everybody does a
Anytime.
mass shooting.
At
Right.
any time. It's horrible.
Blues Cruise.
It's just craziness. I get everybody's gonna blame it on something fucking else.
It's
but it
not
is what
gun
it is.
control. It's idiot.
No, gun control is being able to shoot what you're shooting at. Yep, what you're shooting at.
Yeah.
That's what gun control is being able to hit your target. And as we saw at Target last week, they can't hit their target. They're just riding around shooting shit. Anyway, off topic. Rest of baseball. Let's get into some. Let's go ahead and get into some NASCAR. Let's go ahead and we'll just void away from MLB. Let's go to NASCAR. Last week we had Kansas. Is that correct?
Yes.
We had
Kurt Busch wins.
Yes. Love the fact that Kurt Busch won. Called it when I didn't call it online. I didn't call it on air, but when I saw the paint scheme, Kurt Busch, I said, I called you. And I said, man, I love the way Kurt Busch's car looked. Jump man on the front. Michael Jordan, the 23XI team. First, what I'm going to call the first legitimate win of their career. I'm not giving Bubba Wallace credit for a rained out Talladega race. It was rained out 4 minutes. That had plenty of time left to run the race. I'm just not going to do it. Kurt Busch dominated, coming right in front of Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch. And Kyle Larson ran into the wall right there at the end. That's how he got passed by Kurt Busch. Good move. Even Kyle Larson came out and said, no, he did not put me in the wall. It was my fault. It was tight. It was tight on that last lap, but Kyle Larson put himself in the wall. Good run for Toyota. I'm glad to see Michael Jordan get his first legitimate win. That's what I'm going to call it. Love the paint scheme. If he puts that paint scheme on that car for the rest of the year, I'm taking Kurt Busch to win the whole thing.
Yeah. And the paint scheme actually modeled the Jordan number 3 shoe.
I don't have a clue what that shit means.
No, his 3rd shoe.
I don't know what his first shoe looks like. I can't wear Nikes.
I can't
they're
help
too
you
narrow.
there. But it was modeled after Jordan number 3. And Kurt Busch wins his 34th career win and passes Fireball Roberts for 25th all time. Takes the lead over Larson on lap 259 to 267 and complete the pass 2 corners later off turn 2 as Larson scraped the outside wall. which they tried to say he was squeezed, but like you just said,
Larson even admitted it.
Larson even admits that wasn't the case.
I'm only, because we're running so late, I'm gonna have two more questions for you, and then we're gonna just wrap this shit up.
Come on with it.
What do you think about the opportunity? We're halfway through to the chase, correct? We are. Never mind. I want to
Actually, we got 5 more races.
No, not for the halfway point, for the chase, till the chase starts.
That's what I'm saying. We got 5 more races to chase.
I believe that's correct. I think we're halfway through. I think it goes to 26 races before we get the chase started. But anyway,
They run 36.
And they go, okay. Anyway.
So 20 is
Okay. Either way, there's an opportunity for 17 winners.
Oh yeah,
There's an opportunity for
absolutely.
17 winners and only 16 positions.
Absolutely.
What the hell happens then?
You got me.
If you got 17 different winners,
You
and
got
only
me,
16
man.
positions,
Because it's coming.
it's a damn good possibility.
And that's a great question, man. I wasn't prepared for that, but great question.
Good.
Because
They need to add one more spot.
there's 36 races.
Coin flip.
Bam.
Take the 17 winners and fucking
Yeah,
coin
yeah.
flip somebody
Flip
out of
'em.
that some bitch like the Memphis in May.
There's 36 races. So that means at 20, that's when it starts. The championship tournament or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. So if
So you got like 5 more.
right,
And they're already at 11 winners through 13 races. So it's not crazy.
there's an opportunity for it to be 17 winners. And
Right,
16 spots.
absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So that kind of was my question, and obviously neither one of us can figure out how the fucking they're going to respond to that.
Man, I mean, if you get 16 different winners, if it's 17, I guess one's out. I mean, it always comes down to the standings that are going on right now. That's why I've never went into the championship standings until it's time. That's why I always kept the original standings. I mean, that's gonna be wild, man.
Well, for the All-Star race this weekend, you still got the fan voting, and you got 4 people. You got 4 people that can get back in it. Right now, it stands as Eric Jones, Corey LaJoy, Tyler Reddick, and Daniel Suarez is the last 4 to get in.
That's
Where the
the
hell did Corey LaJoy come from? Why
That's
is
the
he gonna
last
get
4 the fans vote for.
Fan vote. How the hell is Corey LaJoy in? I get Eric Jones. I get Tyler Reddick. I get Daniel Suarez. Where the fuck is Corey LaJoy
Who's
coming
voting
in?
for Corey?
I agree.
Yeah, who the hell's voting for Corey LaJoy?
I agree with you there, but I'm voting for Reddick, hands down.
I'd vote for any of the above, but Corey LaJoy,
He must be the one outside looking in. I don't
how's
know.
it not Bubbles?
Who?
Bubbles. Wallace. How's he not?
Well, apparently,
I hadn't even heard Corey LaJoy's name mentioned during a race. Ever. Not the entire season.
he's in the standings.
Oh, in standings.
I'm just saying.
Well, those are just my last 2 questions. And because we're
Oh, you want Bubba in it now?
no, I don't. I hope he runs into the wall
Damn.
before he gets off the truck. I hope his truck runs into the wall before he gets to the parking spot.
All
a
right,
good
here we go.
If he's driving, he's damn sure.
Cindric is 16th. Reddick's tied. Briscoe, Dillon, and Almirola are tied.
For what?
16th.
I thought it was fan vote. Fan vote.
Well, it is. That's why I'm telling you the points.
All right, so where's Corey LaJoy at?
Shit, I don't know.
That's all I really give a shit about. Why is Corey LaJoy in the mix?
He is 29.
And he's in the mix to run an all-star race? That just doesn't make any sense to me.
It don't make sense to me either.
What's his wife look like?
Ah,
Gotta
perfect
think of
question.
all angles.
Hey,
They make
man.
me want to see his old lady.
May have. Which
It don't make no sense to me either.
way?
Kill beer.
It was kill beer. It was kill beer.
Legally.
It was illegal kill beer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna kill our beers and we're gonna kill our drinks and we're gonna be done. Smiling, kick that side up. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Enjoyed it.
Man, that's fucking very impressive. Thanks for
Had
coming
a
out,
great
hanging
time.
out. Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. You're welcome back anytime. Kill your shit. We're gonna get out of here.
Ain't that bad.
Wasn't bad. Sorry to cut the NASCAR short, but I'm fucking done. We got started a little too late. Thank y'all for everybody for listening. Hey, make sure to send everybody to the like page. Make sure to go to YouTube, subscribe. We appreciate everybody listening. We appreciate y'all even chiming in. And next week, we hope to have open phone calls come in, which will be a lot of fun. That way we get to interact more with y'all instead of you just being able to type on shit. Your boy down in Florida, who was that? Anthony Gregory GR.
He's in Georgia.
We missed you tonight. Chris Whitten, we need you to come on back too. We need some interaction from everybody. And we may have had it. I just didn't know how to see it. But thanks everybody for listening. We're going to come back in. We're going to do it next week. This is our 11th show. We're going to come back for our 12th. And we're going to keep coming back as long as we can. Again, I want to thank Smiling. I want to thank Mikey from Killer Hogs, Barbecue Right. Of course, that side up. And it's 10 Bones, because you are part of the 10 Bones team.
Yes, sir.
So congratulations on everything y'all did. Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. It is barbecue month, and we had a good time, even though we may have drank a little bit more than we needed to when we got on air. But it is what it is. That's why it's our show. Love y'all.